And we're live. Brett, how are you? How's it going?
Good. Finally getting some snow.
Nice.
Had to wait till the end of spring to get snow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
How are
the
you?
Moisture will be good, right? I mean,
yep. Moisture's needed.
Yeah. And of course, that will melt and become runoff.
Yep.
Hopefully fill some reservoirs.
How are you?
Yeah, we had, I mean, it was 2002. Oh my God, it was terrible. It was so dry. We had such a bad drought here in Maryland. Let's see who's in chat. We have Paul Christopher. Good to see you. Mr. Doug Smith. Where it's always dry. Good to see you. Paul Dye, good to see you. Good evening. Hey, Adrian, good to see you. Doing a video, how to use clay washes. You know, I've heard of clay washes.
So flurry washes or clay washes.
Interesting. Yeah.
If you go to, I think Flory's YouTube channel shows how to use them. If not, I can make a video too. But they're easy. You just put them on and wash them off, and they stay in the panel lines.
Okay. Is it like those? Because I use the enamel dust and dirt deposits from AK. Are they sort of like that, or are they acrylic?
They're clay and water, so they're completely won't affect any paint.
Wow. Okay.
So they're essentially just clay, water, a couple additives he does so they don't bubble up, and that's it. They won't affect, you can put them over any paint you want. It won't hurt it.
Wow.
And if you screw it up, you can wash it all back off with water.
All right. I'm going to add that to my list of, well, I'm having coffee tomorrow morning. Clay washes. Hello, Ernie. Good to see you. Hello, Paul. Paul Wiltshire. Just kind of going down. Mr. Keith, how are you? In warm Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas. Ian Chambers, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
You still haven't said how you are, John.
Doing good. It's been a good week, a productive week. I got a lot of painting done, which I'll show you guys in a little bit.
Good.
Painting done. Yeah. A lot of camo. I did a lot of camo work this week.
Good.
So yeah, doing good. Thank you. Our old friend David Markey. Good to see you, David. Steve, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Going down just to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Everybody's saying hi to everybody in chat. That's great. Happy Friday, everyone. Stephen Haynes, always good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Mr. John Christmas. Sully, I've been on a diet, so she's been on a diet. As she bugs me all the time because you know I'm used to nibbling on something, and I'm just not. I haven't been nibbling and so on.
She's probably pissed because she doesn't need to be on a diet.
Yeah, exactly. Look at her. She's like, oh, give me something. No. Sorry. Oh, Simpson, right? Oh, she gets angry. Look at her.
Well, yeah.
I eat my finger.
If you took my food away, I'd be angry too.
I don't have anything. I know. Black Skunk Works. Good to see you. The Trooper. Hello, Casey. Good to see you. And the Jamesy boy. Good to see you, Jamesy.
Good
What's
evening.
the weather like up there? AJB, good to see you. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Lots of good chat going on. Clay wash for cleaning cars.
That's a clay bar for cleaning cars.
Oh, clay bar. Okay. Not a claymore.
Yeah, definitely not a clay bar. That would be unpleasant.
Good
Oh,
evening.
Alex.
How you guys doing?
Good. Waiting for you.
Yeah, I got a cookie.
I was telling Brett, if Marcus doesn't join, I'm going to get a complex.
Yeah, he's missed a couple now.
Yeah, at least two. Following Ghost, good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, that's what there was a picture of someone who had glued like decorative stones, costume jewelry, whatever.
On their steering wheel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You've just turned your steering wheel into a claymore mine.
Yep.
I'm just running through chat here real quick just to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Hello, Leo. Good to see you. Lots of chat tonight. Lots of chat. It's good. I can't even keep up. Oh my.
Oh my.
It goes on forever. Hi, Revo Dave. Good to see you. We've got Dutch Dave in. Good to see you. Yeah, claymores are good at paint stripping.
I'm
You
stripping
had a
everything out.
question earlier, Alex, whether you're doing a video on clay washes.
Yes, I shall be.
Good.
I am still awaiting the labels. I had a couple of issues with the proofs, so they had to go back. So.
All right.
You're making your own clay washes?
I have. I've got a range of aqueous and clay washes. So,
Wow.
15 colors, the same colors in both ranges. So,
You should send me some to try since I sell the Flory washes.
yeah, sure. Well, it's actually because I don't know where I got the idea that they were stopping their range, stopping the clay washes, but they're not. He's not.
No, they're not.
And I reached out to Phil and said, "Look, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to start a rumor. I genuinely thought this was true, and I just went with it. I didn't check, and I should have checked." He was really chill about it. He said, "No worries. It's no problem. I've been selling them for 20 years. It's not going to." Because I was like, they're not going to compete with yours. They'll be separate. They'll be different colors and different formulation and everything. And he was like, "Yeah, no worries." So all was good, but it was just one of those things. You think, I can't remember where that came from. Maybe it was a fever dream or something.
Yes.
People always start rumors about Phil Flory. None of them are true. He's a good guy. But yeah, I'd like to try them, especially if you got different colors.
So wait, no, I don't have anything for you, sweetie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I basically looked at all of the washes out there, and they're generally clustered around certain colors.
Right.
And so I thought, rather than doing like 3 different shades of like very similar colors, I'm just going to pick like a sort of central point based on LAB values, of course, from them. So like one can cover several visually other washes, so could minimize the range. So I'm starting with 15. I've got 5 more, but they're more in the sort of mini fantasy sort of space, you know, like a toxic green and a red, like a blood red wash, which, you know, again, for most scale modeling isn't really used.
Right.
But so yes, possible expansion in the future, but we'll see. So yeah, you'll have to drop me your address, Brett, and I'll send you some of the washes, and I'll send you some of the thinners too.
Perfect. Yeah. Well,
Nice.
I shall send you a message somewhere.
Casey, yes, purple was another one of them, and again, purple isn't generally used in much scale modeling.
No, but a good purple could be used on jet engines.
Ah, right.
Yes, yeah.
That heat staining, right?
Right.
Oh,
Well, I think one was like an orange, like a yellow orange, and I think I've already got an appropriate blue. It's like a black blue, or blue black, and then yeah, a purple as well. And you could pretty much do your jet engine.
Yeah.
Frog Fonker. All right. I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's mate. Say that 10 times fast, dude.
I'm not a pheasant plucker. I'm a pheasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes.
But not at work. That's funny. So you had an exciting day yesterday. The Sea Fury. Want to tell us about it?
Yeah, well, I put a video out last night.
I watched the video.
So it's literally Yeovilton Royal Navy Air Station is literally 15 minutes from my house and the shop. So it's literally just down the road. In there they have, so it's an active Navy air station, so you can't photograph or film anywhere on the base unless you're in a specific area. And Navy Wings is it's a restoration hangar. It's a charity within the base perimeter. And they restore, it used to be part of the Fleet Air Arm, but now it's gone to be a fully civilian charity. And they restore Royal Navy aircraft to flying condition for air shows and stuff. So they've got, they're restoring a Sea Fury at the moment. They've got a couple of swordfishes. They've got various, helicopters, and they've just got a Stinson. Stinson, like
wacky,
whatever it's like an Army liaison thing or Navy liaison thing, World War II. Really cool. And DBMK chose to do their release of the Sea Fury kit, 1/32 scale. They've also got the Sea Hornet, and it's a UK company. It's very much like, if people haven't heard of it, think of like a British Qatari. So they are focusing on making the most accurate kits of subjects they can. They're never going to do any World War II Axis stuff. It doesn't interest them. So it's a couple of modelers. They got a really solid financial outlook. So one of the guys used to be in finance. So the company isn't taking on debt or anything like that. So I think it's, it's going to be a small company that's going to be here for a long time. because it's doing sensible things. It's making the Sea Hornet was low pressure injection molding.
Okay.
All of the rest of the stuff is going to be high pressure, so it's made by Plastech, the actual injection molding, which is the same company that did the 124 scale Spitfire. They make all their tools in steel, because that enables you to do some of the funky stuff. Slide molding, essentially, you can't do slide molding in aluminium molds, for instance.
That's what he mentioned.
So, yeah. So they're looking to the long term, and I've got another video out coming tomorrow, which will be more on Will and Ilya. So Will is from the UK, Ilya is from the Ukraine. So some of their 3D designers are in the Ukraine, but all of the manufacturers is in the UK. Really nice couple of guys. If ever you get the chance to meet them at shows and stuff, they do shows. Go ahead and say hello to them, because they're really nice guys. Hi, Greg.
Hello. Hi, John.
Yeah, I mean, the kit looks phenomenal. I was hoping to have I was hoping to have a review sample. So they're not giving away review samples to anybody that sell them, which I think is, obviously a small company. They don't have, they don't want to incur debt. They don't want to give away profit and things. But it also means that reviewers have paid for the kit, so they're under no obligation to say anything nice if they don't want to, even if it is like a self put on pressure. But they paid for the kit, so I think that's good. Makes everything even playing field. And,
which kit's this, Alex?
Yeah, they're not going to make any subjects that they can't 3D scan and don't have plans to do. What happened then?
It's the your bandwidth is a little bit weak, Alex. Yeah, you're buffering. Just FYI.
Is that the Sea Fury, is it, Alex?
Yeah.
Right.
I think you mentioned at the end that the guy who did all the 3D scans, was that who he was talking about? And he enlisted in the army and he got killed? The Ilya guy.
It was the guy who actually also, I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. I've got like half a gig connection, so it's not me.
Okay.
Probably StreamYard calling us back.
So Konstantin was the guy who did all the 3D design of the Sea Fury, and he got the call up for, because he's Ukrainian, got the call up to go into the army. He got the notification. I think it was a 3-month notification, and he was just like, "No, I'm not going to wait 3 months. I'm going to go and defend my country." And he was in the army for just over a year or so in a drone strike unit, and he was killed in January last year. So him and his crew.
This year. It was January this year, right?
Sorry, January 26th.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's the guy who did all the. Yeah, that's tragic. That's really tragic. Hi, Steve. Good to see you, buddy. That's tragic.
Yeah, so the Sea Fury is dedicated to him, because obviously he did it and in his memory. But really nice group of guys. The kit looks phenomenal, and I'll show photos of the kit tomorrow in the other video. But I wanted to do it separately because the video was already quite long, and I wanted it to be from Will and Ilya's point of view. The one tomorrow will be a bit more on DBMK as a company, their guys, their philosophy, shots of the kit, and also what else is coming. So they've announced a bunch of stuff, and they've also, like the announcement yesterday, released that they're going to be doing a couple of other things. Allison engine Mustangs and Sabres. And their plan is, when they do a subject, so they're also doing the Griffin engine Spitfire. So they're doing, if they say we're going to do a Griffin engine Spitfire, they will do all marks So everything that used the Griffon engine. When they do the Sabre, they'll do all of the variants of the Sabre. And tomorrow I'll show kind of the level of detail that they go to is astonishing.
And it's 100. It looks like it's because I looked it up. So this is a state-of-the-art 132nd plane, and it's at what, like 80, 85 pounds, right? Which
it's 95 pounds.
Okay.
So it's the same sort of price as Qatari, as like the Revell Meteor or something. The Sea Fury is a big plane, and obviously it has the wing fold as well. But that's where they're positioning it. They're a small company. It's a premium product like Qatari, and their aim is to be, like Qatari, the most detailed, authentic, accurate model of the subjects they do. So
I think that's where I was going. That the price seemed quite reasonable, relatively, right, for a brand new state-of-the-art, extremely detailed 132nd plane for less than 100 pounds, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did an unboxing on Wednesday, as people will have seen, on the Mini Art 190 D9, which looks amazing. And also, the other one that people wanted to see was the Italieri 132nd MC200 Sieta.
Yes.
Which is smaller than a Sea Fury. It's over 100 pounds. And by comparison, it's like comparing something from the 70s to something from today. It's, So yes, I will be getting those in the shop. And yeah, I mean, I think they've got exactly the right philosophy. They're not doing any discounts. They don't do discounts to shops. They don't. They won't let shops discount the product either, or they prefer that they won't supply if you're going to just do a discount, because they don't want to devalue the product. But they have said if they sell to a shop and you don't sell them, they'll buy them back. So, which is astonishing. I've never heard that from a supplier before. It's zero risk to the retailer in that respect. But it's about building that relationship with shops. So they're not going through distributors and wholesalers. So, shops deal direct with the company, building up those relationships, keeping the quality level of the product, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I think they seem really switched on couple of guys, really nice, approachable guys, and they had he had his son and daughter helping out as well. It feels like a real family kind of business.
And those are releasing in by the end of June or something like that, first half of 2026.
What's that, sorry, John?
What's the projected release date, if there is one, rough?
The Sea Fury is now.
Okay.
Sea Fury and Sea Hornet you can get now, and then the other stuff will be released.
Okay.
On whatever schedule it comes to. But yeah, they were saying the amount of iteration they do. So one of the things they do is they're not keeping anything secret. So once they are going to do a subject, they announce it, and then they put all of the CAD work, and they'll put all the test shots and stuff out. And I think they gave an example on the video. They put all this stuff out, put it all shots on Facebook, and then they had one person say, I really hate to say this, but you do realize when the Sea Fury folds its wings, both of the ailerons go out by 6 degrees. And it was just like, really? And they checked, and yeah. Well, in fact, nobody knows why it does it. We even looked at the linkages on the Sea Fury, and it just must be some mechanical thing.
Engineering.
Because normally ailerons, of course, work, opposite in pairs. But when it's folded, it must be the tension on the linkages or something pulls them in by 6 degrees. So they had to rework, drop a couple of bombs from one of the sprues and put in these new aileron pieces to make sure it was, if you're going to do it folded, it's absolutely correct. So they actually welcome that feedback from people out in the field, because they said, of all of the thousands of people that saw all that stuff, it was one person that said that. Even though they'd done the scans, they'd got all the engineering diagrams, they'd done all the measurements and stuff. It's easy to miss, right? So yeah, it was a very impressive presentation. It was really, committed, dedicated group of guys. They're both modelers. The things they're keeping in mind are things like buildability of the kits. Why make a part? Just the way they're making pieces is like, well, if we did it this way, it will be easier to clean up, or like there won't be a seam where you can see it here. They're thinking about those sorts of things rather than what's the easiest way to break this kit into pieces.
It sounds like thinking like modelers, Alex.
Yeah,
exactly. They're modelers. And the company came out of that discussion in their club, where somebody said, well, because we all have those discussions, right? Well, why didn't they do it this way? And a couple of people said, well, why don't you do it then? And they were just like, yeah, okay, we should. We'll start a company and do it properly, if you like.
Now, are you taking pre-orders for those?
Yeah, I will. That'll be up on the site tomorrow.
Good.
How much is that going to be, Alex?
Sea Fury is 95.
Yeah.
I think the Sea Hornet, is 115. It's around that.
Oh, so on a par with Qatari.
Yeah. I think they're very much Qatari and DBMK, very much companies of the same mold. Same sort of philosophy. Accuracy, buildability, detail. Those are the bywords. Rather than make them cheap and pile them high, kind of thing.
Do they want to bring them into America?
I don't think that's on the cards, but I would reach out to Will and Ilya. I think Ilya does more of the business side of things. I'm sure they would. I'm sure they'd have no problem. Obviously, it's going to be shipping, import duty, all that kind of stuff, tariffs. But I mean, they are really nice guys, and if there's a way to do it and people want to do it, I'm sure they would make it happen.
Well, send me their information if you can.
Yeah, no problem.
Have the US put import tariffs on Ukraine?
I don't know if we have a tariff on Ukraine or not. I don't think so.
They come from the UK, though, Craig.
Right, okay.
It's all UK production. It's imported by Plastech. So the same people who did the 124 scale Spitfire.
Right.
Because the manager of Plastech was actually there. There were some surprising people there, actually. Luke from Revell was there. Guy from Plastech, there was a guy from Airfix. Yeah, it was an interesting group.
LPJ was there, right?
Yep, LPG Models. Matt from Model Minutes. Moss was there.
Wow.
Jonathan Mock. Jen from Genesis.
Genesis Models.
Genesis Models and Design. I'll get it right.
Sorry.
Really.
Be told.
No, I wasn't saying to you. I was saying to me. That's why I called. Because
I've been corrected.
But yeah, really, really nice group. Models for Heroes were there as well, because I got some flyers for the shop. Because that was, I always tell people about Models for Heroes, but I think I should really have some, flyers to be able to give out to people, because there's so many service people.
Did you not just give you the files and said print them off yourself? Save some money.
No, they've just well, he gave me a bunch and said, get in touch with Malcolm and we'll do it from there. But no, it was a really good day. I was knackered by the end of it, but
it looked great. Yeah, it sounded like someone. It almost sounded like there was like an industrial, like air compressor going on. It would come and go.
Yeah, because they are obviously it was in the Navy Wings hangar, and you saw it at the beginning of the video, and they're working on aircraft in there. So yeah, they're spraying stuff. They're using air wrenches and all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
that's what it was. Okay, yeah. It was like an air wrench. Yeah.
So one of the reasons I didn't put Will's sort of initial talk in there was because somebody was spraying with an industrial compressor during almost all of what he was saying. You could barely hear it, and I was stood about 15 feet sitting 15 feet from him. On the video, it was just like there's no way of like getting rid of that background noise. You can reduce small sounds, but when it's sort of like just broad spectrum white noise, it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Hiya, James. Yeah, look. So the engine that's in the Sea Fury, it looks like it's a double bank radial.
It's the Bristol Centaurus, a very powerful and notoriously unreliable engine.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
It was very British, very Heath Robinson. It was a beautiful engine when it worked, but it needed looking after.
They needed care by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Well, one of the chaps actually that works at Navy Wings, also great group of guys, was saying that apparently with the Sea Fury, the stories in North Korea of like a flight of 5 going up, and then after 15 minutes or something, one of them would be like, "Nope, my engine's seized. I'm going in the drink. Send somebody to rescue me. I'll send you back." And then it was a flight of 4.
18-cylinder.
Yeah, so a lot of them are retrofitted. The ones that fly now are often retrofitted with things like double wasps, engines that work, and other things.
Wow. I'll share a picture of the engine. I just looked it up.
But yeah, it is a huge aircraft. I mean, they had some of the training aircraft which looked like, they had engines smaller than my car. That doesn't really give the scale of it. That's kind of as big as a person. It is huge. It is a huge aircraft.
Yeah, I've got some pictures of the FW109 engine from Doxford, because they've got one on the frames at the back. And I think that was about 5 feet high. Unbelievable, the size of it.
Wow.
It was up on a shelf, but it's really good for the border model one that I've got, just as an idea of what it could look like inside.
And hello to all that have joined. That was a captivating discussion. I was really, really interested in that. So I watched your video today, Alex. It was great. It was really interesting. I actually learned a lot, and I'm like, that looks absolutely fantastic. And so
and as I say, if you get a chance to talk to Will or Ilya at model shows and stuff, they're super nice guys. To give you an idea, and I'll show it in the video tomorrow, the first thing Will did when he got up to speak about his kit release at his day was to thank Navy Wings and all the help that they're giving them and stuff. Like very selfless guys, really know their stuff. If you talk to them for Will is an absolute gentleman. He's a pleasure to talk to, and really knows his stuff, both modeling wise, obviously with the business stuff, commercially. He's just very switched on. Ilya's just a really nice guy. I would, if they've got a stand at shows and things, go and see them, go and see what they're showing. They welcome feedback. It's kind of like, if every model company was run like that, we'd be in heaven. We're very lucky at the moment anyway, but to have small companies like this popping up, where you can get that direct input and have that eye on quality, and it's just great. It was a great feeling at the end of the day,
nice.
And I wish them every success.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they don't have shares, otherwise I'd buy them.
Well, I am looking forward to one, Alex. I just sent you a message. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they've also released the Sea at the same time. I love the Hornet. And this isn't for those of you thinking, oh, a Hornet, F-18. No. This is the British development of the Mosquito.
It's the Mosquito, right? When I first saw it, I'm like, wait, that's the Mosquito. What the hell's the Sea Hornet?
Well, it's kind of like, how do we make the Mosquito like faster and more beautiful? So they made the Hornet.
Answer, you can't.
Sadly, it was too late for World War II. And they did make a night fighter version of it, which absolutely ruined it. But they also did fighter and reconnaissance ones. It was just eclipsed by jets that were coming out, really. So I'm not quite sure what that message relates to.
Craig, how are you? How was your week? What you're working on? What's going on?
Week's been busy, but not too hectic. It's been a busy day today. Pretty busy Friday today. I thought I'd have something big. I went on to something what we thought might be a lot bigger than it was. As it turned out, it wasn't. I spent most of my morning with the crime scene team, just getting a look in on their world. And going arranging some joint exercising. So I was in having a bit of a chat with them. That was my morning. We'd had a bit of a decent job on last night, and I was on that this afternoon. But I didn't have to do anything. Came away from that and got to finish it about half an hour early. I've got the halves together.
Right on.
Nice. I like
the
it.
halves together. But I've got hands like shovels, so I've managed to bend some stuff already. Front end are in with the light.
Yep. Oh, good.
I'm going to do just a little bit dry brushing on that.
I mean, if it's a British vehicle in service, Craig, it needs to be more beaten up than that.
All right, I'm actually going to have a proper go on the. I'm going to have a proper go at the blast panels that they put on the RPG panels.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to put knives in, twist to break a few off, bend a bit. Probably put some hot knives into them a little bit as well. Put some hot parts into it just to twist some of the railings off a little bit, and hopefully it's not enough that I warp it to not be able to take it off. So because there's quite a few clear parts.
Yeah.
With cameras in, they're all ready to go. So it's all clamped together. I like the blue plastic, the imitation glass they put on it. It looks really, really good. So they're all in.
Yeah.
You know the armor plated stuff that goes at the front. Where are we?
Yeah.
It looks really got grubby fingerprints on it and everything, so I'm not going to complain.
It's such a great kit. And that's in between the hole, the upper hole and the lower hole.
Yeah.
It's totally hidden. There's only a little teeny bit that's like under the door or something between the front fenders and the yeah.
But I've just brought this all together, and I've just looked at the rear door, and I've just put the rear door on, and there's no gaps or joints. There's going to be no filling required, so that's going to go on nice. So yeah, quite pleased really. It's really shifted along quite a lot. I'm just going to pop this off to one side and not disturb it anymore and bend it any more than I already have, and get working on the 2 armor panels that go on the side tonight.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. It's whiskey corner.
Not in my world.
Oh,
it was whiskey corner in Brett's world 2.5 hours ago.
No, I still got 45 minutes.
Cheers.
I have just brought Iron Ridge, Alex. I don't know whether you've seen it on. It's Richard Hammond's award-winning cask malt whiskey.
Oh, okay.
So it pops up on if well, I follow Tribe on Facebook, so it's popped up loads on that, but it's picked up loads. It's an English malt. So I've gone 50-50 with a friend. We purchased a bottle ready for the Army Navy rugby in a couple of weeks, May Day weekend.
How much is it?
A big 5-0.
Oh, okay.
50.
Yeah.
I think if the reviews weren't so good, I wouldn't have gone for it. But it seems to have picked some half decent rewards up, sort of awards for it. So I'll take a fancy, because if I wasn't going 50-50 with my friend, I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
Take care, Fenris. Hey, when you come back, if you have a chance, come on in. We'd love to see you. But he's got a young family.
Let's see if we can get this down here.
John, I want to see your camouflage work.
Oh, yeah. I should have kept my other thing over there. Anyways, this week I've just done nothing but camouflage, and so this is.
Make yourself big.
Oh, right.
Brett's a director. He knows what he's doing.
That's right.
I'm glad one of us did.
Yeah.
So
Oh, nice.
I like that.
this is the Airfix
Oh,
/ what was this? An academy, you guys said? Something?
Yeah, it's an academy tooling. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's the paint scheme I went with the Hetzer. It's the dark yellow base, and then the olive green and the chocolate brown thing. That's that. And then let me make sure this is. And then I painted the tiger in the Africa core. You know, this is like Tunisia or something. And I went real light because I want it to be faded. I'm gonna do a lot of pigment work on this and stuff. But so this is that RAL. What is it? RAL 7008, or I don't know my RAL numbers. But anyways, it's the it's that brown that they used, in the desert, and then yeah, the olive green.
Yeah. Looking
Yeah, so
good. Nice.
Yeah. And then I finished it. This is that old, to me, I think this is 1969 or something like that. But I did this like the one at Bovington. So it's the Aus A, but I painted it so that it's just like the one at the Tank Museum. Yeah.
Looks really good.
Thank you. So that's what I was working on this week. Just lots of painting. No building.
There we go, John. I've been working on the same thing.
Oh, nice.
Also,
it goes together so well.
Yeah. So I've done the Tamiya, you say the A,
Yeah,
and then the ICM D, which ironically is earlier than this one. But yeah.
oh my
So
gosh.
Couple of Panthers. And a couple of Stugs.
Is that Stout 3?
These are both Stug 3s. That's a
Oh.
B. And then that's the G, I believe.
Wow, nice.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of crap, but man, this kit just absolutely it falls together. Man, you could So, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it because I am blind.
Who said that?
Oh, Doug. Yeah. Never a true word was spoken. Yeah, Dak light brown. Okay, Dak light brown. Yeah, it was I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, I'm real happy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out, because I didn't do build. So I think I'm going to do one video where I show all the painting of just 3. Right? Yeah. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, I think it was Dunkelgelb's 7008.
Okay, yeah.
Because the original like vehicles that went out to Africa were still in 7027. They were still in dark grey.
Okay.
And then the crews, when they were over there, camouflaged them with local mud and sand.
Yeah.
And so the Germans hadn't prepared in any way to actually, in that sort of painting way. So the closest thing they had to sort of an African color was 7008, which was actually way too dark. And when the freshly painted vehicles arrived, a lot of the crews preferred the dark grey ones that they'd camouflaged themselves. Because it was done with local materials, it blended in very well with the local environment, of course. Whereas the new ones kind of didn't. And then later on, they introduced some lighter colours after Crete.
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, because the lighter colours were like that really weird. It was a grey, but it would almost look green with the sand colour, the lighter sand colour. It's a really weird combo. And there were also reports of, the Germans were very short of paints for the vehicles in North Africa. So the reports of like some vehicles being finished in Italian colours and even like British colours, like captured, like middle stone and stuff. So you can almost paint North African vehicles in whatever you like, and it would probably be accurate for something.
Yeah, that's what I used. It's 80-20.
Oh, 80-20, yeah.
Yeah, I used 80-20. And then for that's fine. Yep. And then it's the Grungrau, the gray green, the RAL 7000.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll just put it here.
Yeah, it was a real mess. Unsurprisingly,
Yeah, they were all over the place all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's good. So I made it real light because, I'm going to do a lot of kind of bleaching. Yeah.
That's just what the paint started off as, and then you're in Africa where the sun is not kind.
No. So you've got wind abrasion, you've got sun bleaching, you've got wear. Yeah.
And then you got poor finishing as well, which you wouldn't expect from the Germans.
No. Yeah, 454. Right. 7 point. Ah,
When I was in high school, I had a Chevy truck with a 454 in it.
oh,
That was fast. 454, 4-barrel hooker headers.
And how many horsepower did that generate?
Well, actually, it was the 80s, so it was like under 300.
Yeah, that's what I'm amazed. It's like these huge, monstrous engines. It's like, oh yeah, this does 200 horsepower. It's like, well, where does it all go? It's like, well, mostly it's converted into not power, just to noise and emissions.
late 70s through the 80s. Yeah, I mean, the Porsche 928, right, had it had a 5-liter engine, and it had or 4.7-liter engine, and then a 5-liter engine, and it put out like 220 horsepower or something. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, my 392s are putting out 500 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque.
We haven't really got grounds to stand on, have we, Alex? I mean, when we were at school, we had the likes of the Vauxhall Viva to contend with, and original Vauxhall Astras.
Just a piece of shit, the Viva was.
Yes.
All right.
I think I mentioned before a friend had one, and the passenger window, if you wound it down, the glass just fell into the door. You had to pull it up and hold it.
Well, there were some American cars that did that too.
So in the 60s, yeah, you didn't have regulate. Yeah, so they would, I mean, that's what killed the Pantera, period, was, it had that Ford Cleveland engine, a 351 or something. And then the American market was really, getting keen on the Pantera, and then it got hit with. Yeah, exactly. It's anyway.
Yeah, the mad thing is, so I used to have an Audi TT, and which put out just under 300 horsepower, but from a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, which I used to get almost 50 miles to the gallon to.
I mean, the 2-liter 20 valve. I had one of the original 98 Mark IV Golfs, and that was 150 brake factory.
Yeah.
I
had the Ultra, which was is the light version, so a lot of the components were swapped with aluminium composites. So
none of that. I sold it for an
made of mild steel, wasn't it?
I sold mine for an A4. I swapped mine for an A4 Quattro, which was 2.6 V6, and that was a much nicer car.
Yes. Yeah. Wow, you saw them coming.
Oh, it sounded great as well. It had a great exhaust, great factory exhaust on it. And I had a mate come. I used to travel up from Rotherham on the train, and I used to pick him up from Darlington Station. He said he could hear me a mile away, and it was a factory exhaust. Brilliant. And it went through snow as well. It was the Quattro 4-wheel drive system was just awesome. Used to eat tyres, but that's when I could afford to put Continentals on all 4 corners.
Yeah.
Used to give me about 15 to 19 the gallon around the town. And I think if I'd have wound it up fully, it'd have been good for 150. It did 144 once. And it was still going before I bottled it. That was about 1 o'clock in the morning on the M74 that will have been on, which was a nice, long, empty, straight road. Never again. Never again.
Doug, if I rubbed a genie's lamp and they're like, you can have one car, I'll grant you one car, it would be a Pantera. That's like my dream car. That's my favorite freaking car is a Pantera. Yeah.
Mine would be an original Audi UR Quattro.
Oh, I need this to collect my tears. Let me get some ice.
Yeah, an original Audi Quattro, the UR, the rally car.
I think I would ask for a Ferrari, and then I
A
would
LaFerrari.
yeah, and then I'd sell it and buy cars that I actually wanted.
Oh, what a great kit. Shame I keep breaking bits off the end of it. I've left loads of the really tiny greeblies off the top.
The Windsor. That's what Cleveland. The Windsor. Or the Windsor or the Cleveland? Yeah.
I think I remember watching. What was it?
Australia. They built the engines in Australia, I think, right?
Oh, what was the Ford that was in Mad Max?
Oh, the Interceptor.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
What a car.
God, I used to know that.
Yeah.
Came
Came out the same. Came out at the same time. I think you had the Ford Mustang in the States. You had the Interceptor in Australia, and we had the Capri. I think we were did up there big time. We were seeing it coming, as they say in the UK.
At the time, though, the Capri was like, pretty desirable.
Capri, that's like
Oh, I'm not knocking it. If I could get Capri now to have in the garage as a summer weekend car, I'd be on.
Well, Dennis Waterman had one in
Minder?
Minder, yeah, Minder.
Or is it the other one, Sweeney?
Sweeney.
No,
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. Because he was.
he probably had one in both.
In Sweeney, right?
Yeah.
He just died a couple years ago. So I did treat myself. I got myself some Rittenhouse rye.
Some good rye.
But I have to be careful because it's like a harm.
Surely, sir, you are spoiling it.
Oh.
It's not that expensive either.
Otherwise, I'll be asleep at 5 again tomorrow.
This is going to be my next tank build, John.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I've never done the Lukes, the Panzer II Lukes.
I've always wanted to. It's a cool looking little tank. So
yes.
This is a bucket list build. This one, then, is it?
Well, I kind of inherited it, and I'm going to do an unboxing of it and then build it.
Good.
It's a diddy thing, though. I mean, that's the size of the hull. I mean, obviously, it's a Panzer II, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's a Panzer.
Looks like a 148 instead of 135.
Right. Like a Tiger II, the turret is as big as a Panzer II. Yeah.
Sad face.
Oh.
Sad face Panther.
That's an old Tamiya. Yeah.
Yeah, mine didn't come with the electric motor.
Neither did mine.
But I can remember when they did. When remote control meant a wire leading to your vehicle.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I do prefer GM over Ford myself, but haven't owned. Tried German for a little while, but yeah, it's just all Japanese now. That's all I own. Doyle, not Boyle. Oh.
I'm afraid that I have no loyalty to my country when it comes to vehicles.
Oh.
I only buy anything that was an Axis at the end of the war. That doesn't include the Italians.
Oh, is that right? I mean,
The Italians make very beautiful but ultimately useless cars.
I think the only reason Lamborghini is so good now is because the amount of German that's in them.
Yeah.
So something tells me Doug is independently wealthy.
Or he's about, yeah, through whatever means. Astute financial measures, or he's just a bank robber.
I mean, an NSX, I'd love to have an NSX.
The original.
Dude, isn't that what like Winston drives in Pulp Fiction? He like zooms off.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's an NSX.
An Avantage.
Drive my car and don't scratch it.
That's crazy. Do you remember the gondola, the Aston Martin gondola? I think that was your response.
Zagato? No, which one? Come
Or
on.
Cadillacs or something, right? It was like a boat. The land yacht.
Which was they had an Aston Martin when I used to play top trumps in the 80s, and it was a very angular, long, straight bonnet with square lights.
Right.
Lagonda, Aston Martin Lagonda.
Lagonda, yes.
God, I was having a throwback there. I'm glad I remembered that. God, I had to question my sanity at that point. Yeah, Aston Martin Lagonda.
There's no question of your insanity, Craig.
Yeah. It's only me questioning it.
I think the only foreign car I desire is an Aston Martin Vanquish.
A Vanquish.
I always told myself if I had a big win on the lottery, it would be a trip to an Aston Martin garage, place my order for the car that I wanted, and then go to the Porsche garage to drive the most favourable of the cars they had on the lot that I wanted to drive. Having grown up in Germany for my informative years.
Hey, that's not a bad show. 1960s Mini Cooper S.
I learned to drive in a Mini Mayfair in bright blue. And my driving instructor had put seat extension bars on the seat. I wouldn't have been able to learn to drive in it otherwise. Especially if you're over about 5'9", you can't drive a Mini. It's a lovely car. Absolute rust buckets, though, in our weather.
Vanishing Point Challenger.
Yeah, 1970 440 white.
A Dodge Challenger, you mean?
Yeah. Did you ever see the Death Proof movie?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, she gets that white Vanishing Point Challenger.
Yeah. All right.
Then you actually should see the movie Vanishing Point if you haven't. It's a classic 70s movie.
Okay, here's a challenge for you guys.
Yeah.
You can identify this car. This is in the
Add it to stream.
Wincanton High Street. I'll send it to you, John.
I was going to say we need to put it on big screen so we can see.
Oh man, oh surprise!
Now I know it's a Chrysler because it's written on the side, but that's where.
Well, John got a head start on guessing it.
Yeah. And I'm waiting for it to flash up on my iPad so I can see it.
I'll send you this copy, this one as well, to show you how long it is.
Yeah, it's either a
That looks
Chrysler
looks like you could park it and end up in 3 counties at the same time.
It's either an Imperial or a 300.
Look at the length of it. It's longer than the shop behind it.
It was right. Yeah, it's in 2 time zones.
Yeah. In fact, if it parked with its back level with the end of alley cuts, it would go to the front of Beauty Bubble there. 2 shops wide or long. I mean, it was in mint condition. It had been really well restored or kept.
What
or
a
whatever.
boat!
Especially in this country, it's got to be a fair weather car.
Well, that was in July, and it was a nice day. So yeah,
Beautiful car.
I mean, you'd be lucky if that thing had air conditioning.
it's
I don't
got
know.
open
It's
windows.
It was a luxury car in the 50s, so it probably did have air conditioning.
Yeah, yeah. So the vinyl tracks, that's a good question. You mean like together or to the wheels or what? CA glue, right? Or the old, the tube glue that you'd sniff, right?
Or a heated screwdriver to melt the end together.
There you go.
Or combination of those. Yeah, if you use super glue, you can actually add a little bit of either bicarbonate soda, or you can also buy proprietary products.
Talcum powder.
Stuff. Talcum powder, something that will give it some bulk and something to fuse between. That's what mine were glued with. But I'm actually going to use the Schertzen, because the ICM kit comes with individual links.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the Schertzen that come from this kit on the Tamiya kit to hide those rather ugly vinyl joins. Oh, I've got the tracks here somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, here we go. That's you see that is
yeah.
That is how they're glued.
That's what I put on mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So
but if you try to paint them, it flakes off.
I mean, this is completely solid now.
Yeah.
It doesn't flex. That is a link by itself now. So that will go at the top. You see how it doesn't completely go straight.
Yep. And you can just hide it with the skirts in.
And then it'll get hidden with shirt and mud.
Nice.
Great advantage of AFVs and weathering.
Hides a multitude of sins.
So when people then look at it, people say, "Oh, how did you do that? What made you? What inspired you to do that?" It's like it's just hiding all the crappy bits.
Oh, it's all about hiding, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's all
almost
about drawing the eye away from the bits that are not right. It's why I don't. It's a strange thing when people are like, "Oh, that looks good," but all you can see when you look at your own kits is where you went wrong.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What is BT 7000 glue? Tell me about that. Oh.
Ooh.
I'm going to look it up. It sounds cool.
Sounds like chef special sauce.
Sounds like a sports car.
multi-purpose glue.
Little bugger.
So it's sort of like Yoo-hoo,
Okay.
that kind of thing, but industrial strength.
All right.
Proprietary use impact adhesive. When I used to work on the periscopes, we used to use some cracking 3M 2-pack adhesives. Used to put the parts together, then pack them in, cover them with a non-stick paper, then a wool, then bag it, and then vacuum seal it so you get a good seal. And it'd draw, so you'd be putting large pieces of absorbent material, radar absorbent material on periscopes. That was fun.
Now that's a good shout. I don't know why YouTube shows me. Yeah, they try to show you everything, and it'll try to show you like some bespoke cobbler from Korea, making shoes or boots or something, and that glue that they use, and they stick it down, dude. It's never ever coming apart. Yeah.
It glues everything apart from shoes.
Oh, right.
Company name is Baby Poo. Sticks like baby poo.
The other thing you can use, which is the toughest substance known to man, is dried Weetabix.
Yes.
So if you just mix Weetabix with a bit of milk, apply that. Once it dries, it's harder than diamonds.
I'm sure you could get a car through an MOT on that stuff. In fact, I'm fairly sure there was probably some cars running around in the 70s and 80s with Weetabix filler. That was never done by the Mythbusters.
Unfortunately, Doug, like Doug said, cigarette ashes work with CA better than anything to glue tracks. I don't know anybody who smokes anymore. That's one of those like highly available materials like 10, 15 years ago that's now incredibly
vanished. Yes. Just disappeared. Right.
I'll get Maria to harvest some when she goes back to Spain.
Yeah, so I have to figure out, man, what am I going to work on this weekend? Because I'm done. That's all I did all week was paint. So
How's your P40 coming?
I'm going to do some building. What was that, Brett?
How's your P40 coming?
Oh, let me show you. Hold on.
I don't think John's wearing any pants because he turns off his camera every time he stands up.
They're spoken by a man that's been there before. been there, seen it, done it.
Don't spoil the magic.
We've all been there before.
Gone to the front door to take the post off the.
Brett, it's been so warm here. You're a wizard. I am very happy how this has turned out. I'll put myself on full. Now I need to varnish coat this. So
Ooh, yeah, great paint scheme. It's perfect.
Middle stone and dark earth always looks nice.
Yeah. Shark's mouth is always perfect.
Oh,
The P40 was made to have a shark's mouth. I think it should be illegal to make it without one.
It's definitely
correct. And I'm not a decal person, and so
so you painted it by hand.
oh no, I did the decals. They work. It's great. This kit was fantastic. It's got the so I haven't taken the window masks off because I haven't varnished it. Yeah, but all the decals are on, and maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah,
really good.
Which kit is that, John?
Oh, it's the Edward. The
Ah, right. Yeah.
Sorry, it's upside down, but
One kit I don't have in my stash. I think I need to change that.
Oh, I think I've got some in stock, Craig.
and
Say that again?
I think I've got some in stock, Craig.
the kitty.
Yes. I think I just said that at the wrong time, didn't I? Or not the wrong time. I said it at the right time.
Yeah, so talcum powder and alcohol. That's what this
Won't that clog up your colon?
I was just thinking that.
it's talcum powder.
Yes, good advice for constipation.
Oh, thank you, Paul. And that is middle stone and dark earth, both the RAF ones.
Straight. And I'll list the news.
So I have the exact same coffee pack headboard that the F6F5, of course, Hellcat.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Satan is on my shoulder. Go ahead, start another kit. It's okay.
Yeah. Have you got a mini art you can do, John?
Yes, I have the Mini Art P47D, the deluxe edition.
That'll keep you off the streets, John.
Yeah.
I decided I needed to build a ship, and I just did a review of this. I haven't posted yet. So I'm going to be building this. Oops.
I got you.
Let me change to my other camera.
Oh, is that the Schnellboat?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm changing cameras. Hold on. This one.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
And it's got that much PE.
Nice.
It's got wiring for the rails. So I picked a boat that's not going to be easy.
Life's too short.
Cool boat, man.
Yeah, that's why I picked it. I like the way it looked.
Yeah.
And I did a review.
Go hard or go home.
That's right. So this is
So
my
is that
next summer build.
Italian Navy. I mean, it's German, but it's got that Italian Navy Roma like bow deck.
Yeah, it's German. It's got the little flag right there.
All right.
The mark in the middle of it. But it comes with it on the decals.
Sweet.
So yeah, this is the built-up version that somebody did.
Oh, man.
Oh, very nice.
That looks good.
So I'll slowly start working on that.
Looking good. The Trumpeter 1 through 50th HMS Belfast, 1942 model kit. Your great uncle was head engineer on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. HMS Belfast.
That's got to be quite a big kit.
How's your A4 coming?
Okay, I just got the
Mm,
bottom camouflage color done on it.
nice.
So I'm going to tape it off, which is what I'm working on now. Got to tape it off so I can start doing the rest of the camo.
That's going to look great, man.
So, yep, taping off the bottom I just did. It's such a great kit. Magic Factory did a great job.
Yeah, that's the Magic Factory 148 A4 he's working on.
Yep, the aggressor color one. Aggressor scheme.
Yeah. The Jamesy boy.
The Jamesy boy.
Yes, correct.
Oh, it has. The one and only.
Oh, I think Coventry are playing right now, right?
I don't know. I'm giving it stiff ignoring after our poor form for the last couple of weeks. We don't play till Sunday, so I can forget about it for the weekend. We're playing Ipswich on Sunday, so Coventry are away with it now. The championships there's for the taken.
You posted. Oh yeah, you were busy painting the whole time, and I was going to respond. Well, it's a good thing you weren't listening to the Borough match.
I was. That was the problem. I'm listening. It's the first time in a long time, actually. I've got nothing in my paint booth ready to receive paint because I've got some stuff for the F-35 that's nearly finished that needed a bit of paint. And a couple of other bits and bobs. So I blitzed quite a bit while I was in the paint booth.
Yeah. I'll have to put something on my bench tomorrow that involves not using the airbrush, because that's all I've been doing all week is just working that airbrush.
Oh, dear.
All right, so Marcus has given me a complex. I'm going to have to take it up with him. He doesn't love us anymore.
He doesn't love you anymore, John.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hey, Hobgoblin is great, man. Love Hobgoblin. One of my good buddies.
Hobgoblin is nice.
Yeah.
I'll join you in 10 or 15 minutes.
Oh, good.
Right. Get Hobgoblin Ruby Red. They've also done a session IPA.
Oh,
And this is good old-fashioned Theakston's Old Peculiar.
oh.
Excuse me. Whenever you fancy a meal as well as a drink.
Yeah, absolutely. One you can chew down, but it tastes great. And it's made literally just down the road.
So fresh. Good. Hiya, Gino.
Oh,
There's a place right up the road from me that'll fill up growlers with and they have a very nice house.
I know. I know a few people that like to fill up growlers. Bear in mind that in the UK, the term growler is a euphemism.
So what? What's the double entendre with that?
The same as a beaver.
Yes, a beaver, a growler.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit like in the States, a fanny bag is a bum bag.
Yes.
But yes, the wrong side of the body in the in England.
John may not recover.
Oh Lord, sorry.
But the other thing is, if you go into cooking as well, a fanny is a big pan.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So, if you're like, isn't it an insult if you say, "Oh, she has a mangy growler"? Or is that
That's not a kind comment.
Because we know what minge is over here. And fanny. Yeah. But the only way I'd ever heard growler before, it's these. I mean, I've got two of them. One's half size and one's full size.
And then they cut that off with the named an aeroplane a growler as well, which I thought was brilliant.
Yes.
You know, I can live with that.
Quick, Jones, get in your growler. It's like, no time for that, sir. We're at war.
Yeah. Or as Lord Flashheart said, treat your kites like your women. Get in them 5 times a day and take them to heaven and back.
Get into a growler. Oh, well, she won't let me. Okay. I had no idea, and I thought I knew most of the euphemisms. Oh, what's that right? Okay, so how is it that Jethro never made a joke about growler? I mean, he would have been the perfect person to make a growler joke. You know.
I get them in the bloody bags, didn't I?
Oh, poor pie.
Go on, get it. Carrying on.
Oh, okay. It's 4 o'clock. I'm going to get my Rittenhouse rye, but I have to go on off screen because
Nobody wants to see that.
John runs around in his duds.
because nobody wants to see my fanny.
Not on this stream anyway. Maybe on the after hours one.
We should get on Marcus's stream tomorrow and I'll show our fannies. That's what you get for not coming on.
Yeah, where is he tonight? Come on.
So I'm going to officially give him crap.
Didn't he say he was going to be here
Yes.
earlier? Yeah, I thought so.
The bastard.
Best.
Can you not send him a direct invite and invite him in? A bit like a Teams call. Send him a meeting note.
We could also send him a DI, direct insult.
Oh, so what are you building, Alex? Gino is asking.
Oh, this is the Tamiya. This is another one of those gifted half-built kits. This is the Sonderkraftwagen 251.
251.
So this is the later version where they they simplified it and
Right.
MG 42 rather than 34 and all that stuff.
Is that is that an 80s mold or what?
What is it? I think it's the old
It's
70s. It's the old 70s original 250.
They just changed the side, right?
And then they updated it in the 90s. Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat a 251. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go pick out a drink.
All right. You'll be
Maybe
proud of
some
me.
consider. Sounds
I'm
like
having
oats.
my coffee neat. Yeah.
Sounds like Scott of the Antarctic and oats saying, "I'm just stepping out, or maybe sometime."
My God, I haven't looked at my phone all day. All day.
So I did go to a friend last Sunday, and the Buffalo Trace got a bit of a bashing.
Ooh, yeah. We
So
were
who's that
admiring
for?
that last Friday. That Buffalo Trace is good stuff, man.
Yeah, I know, which is why it's now less than
Extinct. Have you now got an extinct buffalo?
Yeah, I must admit for the next day, the Monday, we got up for work and
Wish you'd done it on Saturday instead.
well, yeah. So Gary gets up really early, so he had gone by the time his wife got up, and then I got up, and she leaves the house at like 8:30, and she was like making me coffee and stuff, and I was just like, I don't normally get up at this time, and she was just like, yeah, I don't normally feel this rough at this time. It was nice whiskey, but yeah, like you say, perhaps better on a Saturday rather than a Sunday.
Yeah. Or get up earlier before you sober up. Which always finds.
Hi, Sophie. Good to see you.
I have returned.
Oh, good.
I'm back from the mist. Have you been hunting? Bottle hunting.
I was bottle hunting.
That's the best one.
Decided to join John with a rye.
Oh, good. And I'm doing you proud, Brett. I'm drinking it neat.
Good for you. So
Brett always has these amazing looking bottles.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I think it goes on. It's the liquor inside is complementary to the decoration you get outside.
So what do you got there? New Riff.
New Riff. They're based across the river from Cincinnati in Kentucky.
Again,
This is a malted rye. A 6-year malted rye. 100 proof. Distilled in 2015.
What's that in our money, Alex? Do you know when it takes 100 proof?
So basically, with anything proof, you just divide it in two for the alcohol content.
Yeah, 50%.
Oh man, look at the
Seems
color
like-
of that.
Yeah.
So most of the stuff that we get, maximum of 40 anyway.
Usually, yeah.
Unless it's duty free. Oh, that's down that noise. That turned heads. I nearly crooked my neck when that pop went.
Yeah. 100% malted rye.
All right.
6-year-old.
All right. Well, on that note, then,
Good.
I'll be back. I'm going to go and get something myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And John, it's only about $59, $60.
Okay. I'll look for that at my local place. Yeah.
It's not expensive. They make a regular rye, malted rye.
I mean, $60. Here. This is my absolute favorite, and it's smooth as silk. And this is less than 30.
Yeah, Rittenhouse is good stuff.
Oh man.
I decided if I was going to have a rye, I was going to do malted this time.
Oh, good. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
I was really looking forward to today hanging out with my friends again.
Me too.
No.
It's always good at the end of a week, whether it's been a good week or a bad week, to get together with people.
Ooh, this is so smooth.
All right, I'm going to look it up. Sophie, I like your avatar. It's great. It's like a...
It's ironic that you were late today, Sophie, because today was the only time I arrived with a cookie.
Ooh. Fenris, thank you for joining us, man.
I didn't do it.
Hey, Fenris.
And you have a glass as well. But
No.
icy ice.
Ice is nice.
Yes, ice is nice.
Down here in the Florida heat.
Yes.
I think it was 80 something earlier today. So, you know.
Yeah, if I lived in Florida, I'd probably use ice.
I'm at the Mason-Dixon line.
I'm at 10,200 feet above sea level.
Oh, God, that's good.
I didn't realize your modeling name was so literal, Brett.
It is.
Ooh.
The highest elevated incorporated city in North America.
Oh, really?
Yep. Doug's pretty high up there, too.
Holy smokes. 60. What? What, in a balloon?
I think we're at 65
feet.
Yeah, maybe. Just drop the zeros.
Let me ask.
Yeah, when I go to the coast, I look up in the air and go, I live 2 miles up there.
That's insane when you think of it like that.
Yep.
I'm at 340 feet.
Yeah, I think we're about the same as that here.
When I go to New Orleans, they're below sea level, so it's even more.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're about 255 feet above sea level, but where I live is about 315. So.
I mean, if it was deep impact.
Yeah, you're the first to go. Yeah. Brett's just looking down on it all, saying, yeah, look at those little waves.
Look at all you died. Oh,
Funny enough, I've just been watching that film tonight, Deep Impact.
Oh, so much better than Armageddon, right? They came out at the same time.
Yeah.
It's a very different type of film, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a lot more cerebral. I mean, Armageddon is just fun, isn't it? Yeah. It's just it's good old Bruce Willis romp.
Trust me, I love sort of mindless action comedy things, but yeah.
I want to know what Fenris is working on and drinking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working on some wild turkey and drinking. Wild turkey 101, and then just the Tamiya brachiosaurus. It's been a little bit since I've been. Actually, I think the last time I worked on it was the night that I had it on the Friday night with y'all. So just hadn't been able to work. This thing's huge. I mean, the body itself. Yep, these two.
Yeah, that's going to be big, isn't it?
It's gonna be massive. I can't even get the full damn thing in the in the camera.
Well, you don't have to brag.
There we go.
Not often to be heard on the
That's it compared to
John Alex's stream.
I guess I don't really have anything properly to scale it. I guess there you go with the glass. But
It looks big from here.
yeah. The funny thing is though, the base is actually one of the, so it's a repeat piece from one of the other Tamiya dinosaur dioramas. But it's actually the smallest one as well. So it has the smallest footprint, and yet it's the the tallest of them. So I'm gonna be hanging off of it, not too much. So, but yeah. And then I had this set came with also came with a baby one. So
all right.
But yeah, it's gonna be big.
Nice.
I know exactly where I'm going to put it, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the stuff that's currently there. It's going to have to find somewhere new to live.
Doug, I live by Colorado's two tallest mountains, which are 14,500 feet and 14,300 feet. We're actually in a valley surrounded by a bunch of mountains. A 10,000-foot valley.
Not bad considering we don't have anything in this country over 3,500 feet. Oh, no, sorry, 4,200 feet.
Yep, the two tallest peaks in Colorado are a mile away.
Oh.
I mean, what is it? What's the mountain that's in Washington that's super tall? Is it
Rainier? Mount Rainier.
Yeah,
I think that's the tallest one in the continental United States.
I think so. Yeah. It's if you're anywhere within the I guess south, within the southern plain of the bifurcates Seattle, you can see Mount Rainier. Yeah.
Well, it's not like the Rocky Mountains. We're surrounded by mountains. You have Mount Rainier. There's just nothing, then there's Mount Rainier.
Right. Now, is it? I don't know how to pronounce. Let's look at it.
What, Leadville?
No, Rainier. Okay, so it's not Rainier.
Yeah, it's Rainier.
Rainier. Okay. I'll just in case people. Shot.
This is my first time having this malted rye, and it's just amazing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds like it could be messy.
So
it is
can
Friday
see
night.
that for
Yes.
You can be 50 miles away and you can see Mount Rainier. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm not understanding that. Oh, that's it. Yeah. So that's Tacoma, Washington. So that's from Seattle. And that thing is, that's at least 50 miles away from. Can you guys see that? Okay.
Now I gotta
Holy smokes. All right.
I was mostly joking, but just now looking it up, we are actually 65 feet above sea level. Well, it's 63 feet, but still, that's a heck of a lot closer than I thought that joke actually was.
I just sent you a Facebook message, John, of Mount Elbert, which is behind me.
Okay.
You can see the difference. We have a whole mountain range, not just one peak.
Let me show that.
All right. I'd hate to become how much above sea level I am, but I don't think it's much.
Fenris, that's probably the height between the ground and the top of my chimney.
Yeah. It's what roughly roughly a 4-story building.
Yeah. Okay, so a little bit higher than that.
But not that much.
Not.
Yeah, so that's Mount Elbert, tallest peak in Colorado. It's about a mile from me. There's a whole mountain range. It's about 20 miles long.
Wow.
Sort of like the Himalayas, you know. It's hard to pick out Everest, right? Unless they show you, okay, yeah, this is Everest.
Right. The closer you get to a mountain, the less it looks like a sole peak.
Yeah.
It's a range.
Yep.
It's always impressive though when, like Craig said, we don't have anything like that here, and it's like I remember driving up from Death Valley along the side of the Sierra Nevadas.
Yeah.
And it's just like you've got this big sort of like nothing. You got plains, and then you've just got this, these mountains just going along. And when you're not used to it, and when you've just been in a desert, it's like the weirdest like feeling. Especially when 2 days ago you were, by the ocean.
Yeah, because we have
Sandia. Yeah, not
we
Sandia.
have a gradual incline coming out of Denver. You have the foothills, and then you climb into the mountains. Then you're in the mountains, and you go down some foothills to the other side. So you got 40 miles of mountains or 80 miles of mountains between Denver and coming out of Denver.
All right, so hold on 1 second. Whoops. So,
Oh wow, that's stunning.
Sandia National Laboratories are in, they do all kind of funky stuff.
Well, Roswell's around there too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Doug has so many nice cars. He's
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, he's got the alien attachment going on.
that's right. The aliens, so tuned. Dougal, we are not watching aliens. All right, at least Alex got that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that episode yet. So I'm playing catch up, but I haven't seen it.
It's the Stone of Clonrickard episode from Father Ted, where they have the 3 priests that come, because the Stone of Clonrickard got elevated, so they have to come bless it.
Well, it's in line for elevation, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be
so funny.
verified.
What are you drinking, Craig?
Yeah.
It's dark, whatever it is.
Yeah, and bubbly.
I think it's all peculiar, he said.
Plus, you're muted, Craig.
That's because he's burping.
Or farting, or both.
Or at least he's got pants on.
Yeah,
Oh,
peculiar.
Interesting.
I haven't got anything upstairs, so I've kind of shot myself in the foot. I am out.
dude, I totally forgot to. Hold on. I got to change my shirt.
So I'll have to address that issue tomorrow when I go out.
I was on work telecons this morning, and so I didn't have my Red Fox shirt on, dude. How come nobody said
Nobody always said what?
that I didn't have my I'm
Red
surprised.
Fox?
Yeah. Man,
Do you like stout beer, John? John,
in the winter and if I'm with friends.
I was going to say this here. Where am I?
Oh, is that? I think I know what that is from the top. Yeah, Goose
Island.
Island, Bourbon County.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
something
Goose Island, that's Chicago, right? Illinois? Yep.
it's amazing.
It is so good.
All right.
Stout beer aged in bourbon barrels.
I like their IPA.
Goose Island, it's just so good.
It's hard to go wrong with Goose Island in general.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the other one? There's another one. It's like the bottle's very similar. It's usually right next to it at our shop. It's like
I might have it home too.
something. Ah, man, I can't even think of what it is.
Not best mouth.
What? What happened?
No, just a bit of glue decided it was going to go for a run.
Oh, I see.
No, I don't have it, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't think the brand is called Kentucky Bourbon Barrel, but like that's like on all the bottles. It has like the horse head. Wait, is that actually the brand name? No, Lexington Brewing and Distilling. That's the name of the brand.
Okay. There's also a KBS. But
What's
Goose
KBS?
Island is just
Oh.
KBS is the name of a brewer. They also age in bourbon barrels.
Okay. Have you had Uinta?
No.
They're from Utah. Oh,
Here you go. Shared it in the StreamYard chat.
nice keyboard.
Oh, thank you. It constantly changes colors because they have the light thing right where I rest my hand, so I'm
Yeah.
constantly swapping throughout the colors. But it came with
So
the computer.
I have a colourful keyboard. I have a colourful keyboard as well. It makes it interesting.
Yep. Well, and it came with this computer when we got this computer. So it was kind of part of the package deal. It and the mouse also glows through colors. So
Sophie, I love Nuki. Nuki Brown. Oh my God.
Dog.
Yes.
where is? Oh, there it is.
Referred to commonly as dog.
Oh, I see.
Bottle of dog.
Ooh. Oh, it's a milk stout.
Well, they have a couple other types. I love milk stouts, but I mean they have a few of the other ones as well. They have an imperial stout. They have a wheat stout that's like cherry aged or something like that. Like it's aged in cherry casks.
I like stout milk.
Are these Americans, these colonials, talking heresy, Craig?
Oh,
They're trying to talk to us about beer.
Milk stout.
So milk stouts are not actually like milky. It's just it has it has more lactose adjacent congeners in it, so it ends up like having some of the back end notes, but it's not very milky. It's not like milk is not a core part of it. It's just unfortunately named so.
Heresy. You are correct in the first one, Alex. Heresy.
Burn them all.
that's why I said.
Well,
Set them adrift.
I mean, it's a lot like an imperial stout, because an imperial stout also has those same congeners in it. It just has more of them than the imperial stout does.
There is no milk stout or imperial stout. There is only stout.
Oh, and we have so many. We have oatmeal stout. There's like hazelnut stout.
Well, so some of them are flavors added to it, and so it's the name and then also the flavor being
Oh
added.
my
So it's
God,
really
it is
it's more like a comma of two different typings, whereas other ones it is a separate recognized like style.
Milk stout, Mackeson.
Mackeson stout. Used to go in a baby's bottle.
There's one of my top 10 songs ever is Mean Man from Wasp. And he's like, Mad Dog,
I love that song.
20s king. I drink that stuff and start getting obscene.
That's a great song.
Mama.
Go on, finish it.
No. Even though I don't monetize these.
You don't want to say the MF word?
Dude, man, if
stuff.
they do not play that song, if they do not play Mean Man in October, I'm going to demand my money back.
See, when Wasp first went back on tour 3 years ago, Blackie wouldn't play Animal because he's technically a born-again Christian.
Yeah.
But then he realized that everybody wants to hear Animal, so he started playing it again. It wouldn't surprise me if they play Mean Man.
Oh, good. So,
It's like they're not here for
Has,
your new religion. They're here for the old classics.
That's right. He realized that too.
Give the customers what they want. It's easy.
he has Mike Duda and Doug Blair sing the parts that he has that he won't sing, right? He just has them sing it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can live with that.
Yeah, compromise. Yeah.
He sang it. All of it. I'll have to
Oh,
look at
wow.
the video. I'll look at the video because I recorded it when I was there, so I'll look at it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So
Maybe if I remember, I'll send it to you when I.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Chainsaw Charlie. That's it.
Well, Chris Holmes is on tour with his band, and he does Mean Man.
That's awesome. Because it's about him.
Yeah, exactly. If him and Blackie would pull their heads out of their butts, they'd just get back together.
Yeah, I was watching one of the because he does these pre-show like meet and greets,
Yeah, he does.
and they're like, well, you and Chris Holmes ever get back together again? He said, have you ever had a woman leave you? And have you ever had a woman leave you twice? And she didn't leave you twice for no reason, man.
Yeah, but you got to admit, during the decline of Western civilization movie when Chris Holmes is in that pool all
Yeah.
screwed up.
He said,
That's a pretty good reason to not want to be around him.
yeah. Next to his mother.
Right.
When you said the decline of Western civilization, before you said movie, I was like, what, you mean now?
No, there's a really good heavy metal movie called The Decline of Western Civilization Part 2.
Part 2.
That's why this stream's so fun. It's modeling, metal, and whiskey.
Whiskey.
Modeling metal and malts.
I was going to say madness.
Tonight it's malt because I'm drinking malted rye.
And we're getting back onto the M's. Man's midweek model madness moments with malts.
The sextuplet M.
I will draw you all into the
So it sounds like we need to go to Belgium to have beer.
Oh,
Oh yeah. But I think probably my favorite just style of beer are the German Schwarz beers. So they're just black. Just you hold your flashlight up to it and you can't see through it. The light won't penetrate. Like they're just dark, meaty beers. I love those.
I like Weiss beer.
I'll be honest. I like whatever beer's in the glass in front of me. Like let's be honest.
Oh yeah. I mean, if it comes down to it, I will drink anything. But
Particularly if it's free.
Exactly.
Although I do draw the line that I will not drink piss. Beer. Horrible beer.
no. Life is too short, dude.
Life is too short to drink bad beer.
Yes.
It's too short to drink bad bourbon.
Yes.
Too short to drink bad.
Did you finish that Buffalo Trace, Alex?
No, I've got a good way
That's
through
what's in
it.
his glass right now.
So I took it to a friend's last weekend, and it's
And it almost disappeared. We need
it must have evaporated on the way or something.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
Was it the weather conditions, Alex, that weren't good?
Yeah, it must have been exceptionally warm, and I just didn't notice.
I have that problem when I take bourbon to friends' houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they drink it.
Was it a weekend or two ago? My mother-in-law she makes this bourbon pound cake, but she's like, I don't know anything about bourbons. Here's some money. I need you to go to the store and get me a bourbon that's a good bourbon for desserts. I was like, well, how much do you need? She's like, 6 tablespoons, I think is all I need. So I came back with a full size, Wild Turkey 101. She's like, I don't need this much. What am I going to do with the rest of it?
I do.
I was like, I'll take the rest of it home. She's like, okay, fine.
Like, yeah, you're not going to do anything with it. But
like if you only wanted 6 tablespoons, why did you hand me a $20 bill? Like I can get you one for $3 of the little mini. I assumed you wanted a full size.
That's right. Yeah, when my wife was still alive, she made a great bourbon butterscotch pie.
Ooh,
and bourbon sweet potatoes, and she'd just say, which bourbon should I put in this? And I'd find her a good one. And she only needed, like you said, 6 tablespoons, so it wasn't like she was ruining a bottle.
And once it's open, it's got to be drunk. You know the score.
yeah, absolutely.
It goes off in the bottle, it evaporates.
I'm glad somebody else uses that excuse.
My wife didn't drink. But
Alex, you sound like a hangover before it's happened. Wait for
you had to cook with bourbon.
You're coming for a drink, yes, but how big is that drink? I never said how big. You just said come for a drink.
How much is in the bottle?
Yes.
How much am I allowed to have?
Oh.
I don't know. It depends if you're sporting that new haircut. You're not allowed to drink too much. Unless you look far too respectable.
With the new haircut, I've lost enough weight where I have to watch out how much I consume now.
Yeah. You've grown up, Henris.
What does that make me?
You're growing old disgracefully, Brett. That's the point.
Okay, thank you.
The rest of us are just
I was going to say,
pale shadows in your comparison.
I was going to say mature, like a good bourbon.
I was so upset because I got this haircut, and then I went for the job interview yesterday, and half the guys that were interviewing me were all, hair down to the small of their back. It's an engineering group of people, so they're kind of like whatever. They all have long hair. They're all wearing just kind of whatever, and I'm just like, dang it, I could have kept the long hair. I didn't have to get it cut.
Did you mention it in the interview? You do know I had 2 foot of hair cut off for this, and I bought a suit.
Yeah, because they're all like, you seem very well qualified, but you're kind of a bit of a square, with short hair.
We're not higher than you. We need a long-haired guy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we need to do that.
One of the guys
dinosaurs.
one of the guys had like the beard, like halfway down his chest, and everything. And I also
It's easy.
mostly I cleaned up the facial hair and everything. I'm just like, man, I feel really out of place now.
Oh, bugger. Oh.
I should have known better.
Yeah. Thank you, Sophie.
Sophie,
Man, I could murder some cookies and muffins right now.
send them to Colorado.
I'm trying to find a place that will send me both Glavia and the new Riff 6. Yeah.
Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but I have Maria cooked a curry yesterday, and she brought home cookies as well. So
What?
I've got curry and cookies after this.
All I have is leftover shrimp etouffee and shrimp etouffee bombs. Can't believe we still have some left over, to be honest.
That sounds so good. And Alex gets called upstairs in a nightie.
No, I don't wear a nightie, John. No, I'm the banana in pajamas, right?
Oh, surprise. Yeah, I have a reverse mohawk as well. Yeah, Delbert, right? So if I did not shave my head, I would totally look like Delbert.
So, John.
Yeah.
Go to kegnbottle.com. They're based in California. They're
Okay.
a great distributor. They've got the new Riff Malted Rye for $69.99. I buy online from them all the time.
Oh, so I found a couple places where I could get it for that price. I was looking for the Glavia as well because I'm so greedy.
You are. How do you spell that?
Glavya. Glavia. It's like Drambuie, but these guys, man, they're saying it's so good. I'm trying to find it.
Flavor, yeah, flavor.
I would have liked Drambuie more than I do. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah, Keg and Bottle didn't have that.
Yeah.
But they got the new Riff.
Okay.
Like I said, I've done a lot of
I'm
business.
gonna get that right.
They ship out really quick and they package really well.
Who was it that did the Metallica bottling, whiskey bottling? Who was that?
Blackened is the name of their.
It's Blackened. That's it. That's the name. Yep.
That's some great stuff too.
Yeah, when I saw New Riff, that it made me think of that just because of like the sound wave on it and everything.
Well, yeah. Plus, Blackened has got these really cool bottles.
Yeah, because they have the wavelength that's on Blackened is I used to know what song it was. It's one of the Metallica songs when they picked up the oscillation off an oscilloscope when he played it, and that's what they used for it.
Yeah, because they've got different songs for different barrels. There's like 5 different types of barrels.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, you can go to Blackened and they give you the playlist of what they played for the barrels.
I love that. That's awesome.
But Blackened is some really good bourbon and rye.
I've yet like I look at it like every time I go in there, and if I have the money for that, I always end up getting something else. Like not for any particular reason, just haven't ended up getting it yet.
Yeah, they've done some good stuff with that blackened, which is ironic since James doesn't drink anymore.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, I know like the first handful of the bottles that came out were also got panned because they were learning, they were trying to figure out what they were doing with it,
Right.
and it got panned. So then the next few were good, but like people were just already used to shitting on it as a drink, and so it took a while to build back up. I know that was part of the reason why I didn't initially get into it.
Right, plus they've got some made with Willet, which is really good, and then they've got a really good rye, which they call Rye the Lightning.
Nice.
Nice.
Here, hold on, let me see if I can get this to play nicely. Nope, not gonna fully.
So yeah, all the blackened is just excellent bourbon.
Oh,
There's so much good
yeah.
bourbon.
Max saw that. Yeah, that was a bad night.
This thing is
Pew pew.
Dude, we got shut down.
about five tumblers tall.
Oh, Glavar,
yeah. Glavar.
Well, no
Okay.
wonder I couldn't find it. You made me spell it wrong.
Oh, man.
When that's
Exactly.
done to spell when he's been drinking.
It's like the frickin' French. What?
Just remember the French. It's cheese and surrendering.
If you want me to pronounce it like that, why didn't you spell it that way?
I can't believe we're getting lectured on the English. No, it's Irish, isn't it? Glavar. Is it Glavar Irish?
I think it
Oh,
might be.
Scottish.
Is it Scottish?
I mean, all of the Celts are bad at spelling and naming things. The Irish in particular are bad, though. But
Especially if you look at things like Siobhan.
yes, I was just about to say, if anybody can spell something Sayabhan and then say that's Siobhan, it's like get the fuck out. It's like,
All right.
What wine has that Glay bar, John? $29.99.
I'm jealous.
He's Scottish. James's come back here. Yeah, my bottles had the same issues that Alex just did. It evaporated quite profusely.
yeah.
It had a really low flash point and just disappeared out of the bottle.
You really need to buy a couple of bottles at a time just to compensate for that.
I may just
All
buy
those
some
angels are stealing it out of the bottle, right?
Yeah.
The Angel Share.
Yes, it's the Angels.
Yeah, about once a year I head to Kentucky and do a bunch of distillery tours and pick up distiller-only bottles and spend a
Nice.
lot of money.
I still have all my plans for if we ever stumble into enough money to start a distillery.
That'd be cool. Because you can start with sourcing from other, like MGP and stuff, and then work on.
Just bugger off the appellations and do it in the trees like everybody else does.
Oh, I mean, there's plenty of that down here as well.
Yeah, lots of places that have that country moonshine.
But then it makes it hard to sell it and see how much everybody enjoys your handiwork.
Yeah, just go Discovery, have your own television program.
Plus, you
I
got the
get
feds.
moonshine and absinthe where I am.
You got to worry about the feds coming to your place and arresting you.
The annoying thing is that, we have a lot of stupid federal laws based off of it. It's entirely based because they want their tax money, but they'll phrase it as if it's safety concerns. And then Florida has a bunch of state laws on top of that. So even if the federal stuff gets, fixed, Floridian laws are going to have to also get fixed. Technically, according to Florida state law, they can, if they suspect you have any part of a still, they can come in, raid your house, and then fine you. If they find the part of the still that they think you have, they'll fine you for I think it was up to $40,000. The problem is what they define as part of a still includes things like funnels. And I'm sorry, but I have funnels both in the garage and in the kitchen because I use funnels help me pour
Right.
stuff.
Tubes.
to help me
oil.
to help me to distill alcohol.
Those count. And it's
Yeah, I got
Come
one on my workbench.
no officer's going to come in saying, "Oh, you have a funnel," and that's what we're specifically thinking. And if you have an overabundance of funnels, they might get questionable. But it's still like technically on paper.
I have funnels to distill alcohol. What? Did I just say that?
We've got 4 really good distilleries in Colorado. We have Breckenridge, we got Old Elk, we've got Tin Cup, and Stranahan's.
Oh, yeah, those are some good ones. Down here we have a couple, but none of actually there was a distillery that opened in my hometown. Like literally, this is out of a guy had farm property and converted his barn into a distillery. Got all the permits and everything for it, but he was about 7 or 8 houses down from the house I grew up in. So we had to make sure we went and took a distillery tour of that guy, because it was like this is the guy from the community. Like, it was such a small community, everybody knew everybody. So it's like, yeah.
The ironic thing was he never ever wanted to have a distillery. He just wanted to sell funnels. It was the only way he could do it.
But I think the best one down here is St. Augustine Distillery. Their bourbon isn't the best. Florida climate isn't great for bourbon aging. We have too wet of a climate. It's too wet and too hot, and so it really doesn't age bourbons well. But they make a gin that is just absolutely phenomenal. It's a New World style gin, but it is a really good gin.
I've heard good things about St. Augustine, but I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, I mean, their bourbon's still pretty good, but it's not. I don't know that I would say it's. There's a number of bourbons at other smaller distilleries that are much better that I would buy for the same price point, other than just to support my local micro distillery type thing.
Sure.
Right.
But I go out of my way to get their gin. Like that's my go-to gin. So
Fenders goes there to fill up the growler.
Whoever posted the Everclear comment, no, thank you.
Yeah, that stuff will make you wake up next month.
If you wake up at all.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen some interesting shorts on that stuff.
I was gonna say, there's some out there where people are just like, oh, it's not, I'm big tough, I drink all these things, I'm gonna have no problem. They're trying to be all manly, and then they take a shot of it, and they're still trying to pretend to be manly, and you can see they don't realize how much tears are already coming out of their eyes. Their faces are bright red. It's like, yeah, no, you don't mess with Everclear. Everclear messes with you.
That's the stuff you like pickle brains in. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what the US Navy and the Royal Navy used to clean mast and periscope windows with?
like you probably want to cut it with
your
formaldehyde to make it better. The formaldehyde will help.
Yeah. Oh, let's drink it.
Yeah, don't give away my airbrush cleaner formula, guys.
Yeah, it makes Mr. Toll Cleaner look like Evian.
About what it's good for.
I mean, to be fair, extra thin definitely smells better than Everclear does.
Yep. I'm surprised Everclear's legal.
Well, Everclear it's one.
Is it Everclear like basically the cheapest, strongest alcohol that you can buy then? Is that what
it's
90 proof.
It's moonshine. It's like
it's
75.5 or sorry, no, 95%.
95% alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, so rubbing alcohol.
So it's like 190 proof. Yeah.
But it's sold in liquor stores.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Oh,
I like. Yeah, I'm not going to get on that soapbox about commercial moonshines.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you've got an amendment, right, that allows you to drink it.
Well, no, if you can buy it, it's by definition. If you can buy it, it's not moonshine. All moonshine is something that has been illegally distilled and then
distilled alcohol.
Yeah,
Grinded.
Filled in your backyard or something.
And anytime you see moonshine labeled as something to buy in the store, all it is unaged whiskey. Unaged whiskey has another name. Vodka. Grain vodka.
Yeah.
Grain vodka is just unaged whiskey. So,
Or like Buffalo Trace sells it as White Dog.
yeah, or White Dog or White Lightning. Sometimes you'll see them mention Mountain Dew, but I know over here, especially Mountain Dew is taking on other connotations. So
Sounds like something we'd buy in the medicinal counter in Boots, Alex.
Yes. Denatured alcohol. Yeah.
Yes. God.
Close.
Yeah. The difference is we deliberately put meths in it so that people don't drink it, whereas you guys just sell it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, living in this country, you need something like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's okay. You have a doctor as a president, so it's fine. I'll tell you what, if there's one thing Donald Trump has given to the world, it is an endless source of memes.
I thought it was a doctor. How?
I think it's because he knows everyone will lose their shit, right?
Yeah, that's what it is that people
It's sleight
started
of
to lose
hand.
their shit, and so it was the only thing he could possibly grab.
I heard a rumor, which isn't probably true, but it's just funny, that his advisors were like, you've got to pull that down, and the best thing to do is pull it down and just admit it. Just come out and just say it and just say, yep, I posted it, but then it was, somebody got hold of it and doctored it, and then it was, all right, okay. And then he came out and said, yeah, no, it's me as a doctor. And it's just like, you just imagine the Naked Gun, like where everybody just slaps their forehead. It's like, no, not that it was doctored, not that you were a doctor.
Yep. Sophie, I want some of those muffins.
It's okay. We've got Keir Starmer.
Yeah, you have, at least, say what you like about Donald Trump, at least he's interesting.
No, he's not.
Well,
I'm looking at our side is.
Well, he certainly is to the
I said
media.
interesting.
He
could be
is
terrifying as well, right?
He didn't realize that he wasn't still a TV show host, and so he thinks that he's trying to get ratings as a TV show host.
You're fired.
But I am the president of France, so you cannot fire me.
Oh, oui, monsieur. So, I've been with the federal government since 2002, April of 2002. And,
Wow, you're still standing?
yes.
He's a raging alcoholic, but I'm still working.
I was going to say the whiskey suddenly makes sense.
Now I'm
Sorry,
a raging alcoholic who
I respect you so much more, John.
who has two different pot vibes, right?
I respect you so much, man.
Now, and yeah, I've been there since 2002, and so by last April, I'm a program officer, and so every single person between me and the president is new.
Wow.
So my boss's boss, my boss's boss's boss, my boss's 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 boss, my boss's boss's boss, all the way up. It was a funeral. It just, everybody either got shit canned or they quit. Yeah.
And no, I'm not. Nope, not gonna get into it. Nope.
Yeah, this is a modeling channel, not a political channel.
Okay. Yeah.
If I go from here,
we talking about
all had
politics
enough
then?
of the alcohol to.
All right, it's good. All right, that's fine.
Let's not talk
I
about
was just stating a fact.
Yeah, no. That wasn't
Everybody in
a
my
comment
team-
to yours. That was a
No.
comment to myself about what I was about to say more than anything.
No.
About yourself, go ahead and say it.
You managed to engage your brain before your mouth, which is great.
It's a rare occurrence, but it happened this time.
Hey, let's not talk about politics. Let's talk about that guy in FEMA. The guy who can
What?
teleport.
Oh, I think Starmer flew to France to have Coke with that guy. Do you guys remember that? It was the guy from France, the guy from Holland, the guy from England, and the Ukrainian guy, and they had the powder of Coke in his and the like the sniffer or something on the table. Come on, somebody's got to remember that.
Well, he's getting his traveling in now.
And they were like, "Oh shit!"
He's getting his travelling in now because on the 28th of April, the court case goes through about the Ukrainian lads of questionable disposition who tried to bomb his house, which would make for interesting reading in the news.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
I
My
mean, he
dog is
flew to
new.
France to have a Zoom meeting. Yeah. Yes, thanks, Ernie.
You know, there's the whole thing about simulation theory. It's just like somebody really needs to do a Control-Alt-Delete reset on this whole simulation because it's going wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, this version is not working well. Can we reset again and go back to factory settings?
Which one of you brains in the jar is the one that conjured this reality for the rest of us?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the perfect meme.
Here's a red pill and here's a green pill. Pick one.
I'll have both.
Yeah. Which one's the cyanide?
I'll have both.
I have a problem. My glass is empty. I'm gonna go fix that problem.
Oh,
How dare you?
I mean, that is at least an easily fixable problem.
Right. There's a bottle always nearby. See?
Well, I'm going to blame Fenris because his empty glassness seems to have infected me.
I don't believe in empty glasses.
Fortunately.
Unless they're going in the sink to be washed.
Exactly. That happens after the show.
Yeah.
I can't see that, John.
okay, hold on. Look. Something tells me this thing is only half.
Far side.
Yeah.
I got it. I zoomed in.
Gary Larson was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
What does he do now? He's still around, right? He just doesn't do.
He's alive. I just don't know what he does anymore.
I mean, he made all the money in the world in the 80s and 90s, right? So.
Same with Bill Waterston and Calvin and Hobbes.
I mean, if you want to know where I am theologically, that's exactly where I am.
Yeah.
The far side. I spent 3.5 years working in a team that lived by far side.
First
my favorite fact on Farside is the fact that he came up with the scientific term thagomizer that is now officially used by paleontologists.
Yes. Thagomizer. God, I haven't heard that in ages.
Well, like, because he himself technically has his degree in. Is it entomology? No,
Thagomization.
It's some type of bioscience, but I want to say it's entomology for some reason.
I think
Is that the study of ants?
Study of bugs, but yeah. Because like I know that he was they discovered a new ant and he was reached out to have it named after him, and he's like his response was something along the lines of everybody wishes that they get named for the new swan, but I think the ant is about the best that I'm gonna get, so yes, you can name it after me or something like that.
It almost looks like you got a cat there, dude.
What?
They're like, meow, meow.
Oh, maybe. We have 4. 2 of them are, 3 of them total are behind that door, but 2 of them hate it when the door shuts. So it's very likely that one of them may have walked up and heard it. But I do have over there in that corner. Nope, she's hiding beyond the edge there. But I do have a kitten
Like the
in there.
duck.
Yeah, I've got 2 cats that like to hang out on my modeling bench.
Yep. Usually, back when we were at the last house, none of the cats were allowed in the office. But now in this office, because they technically share it with my wife, we let them in. And luckily, none of them get on my desk. They all get on her desk, and I'm okay with this.
Okay, so Gary Larson has a degree in communications, but he married an anthropologist.
Is that what it was?
Okay.
Why did I think that he also had a degree in a science field?
But he's also an environmentalist.
Yes,
Maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
We just woke you up, didn't we?
Oh.
I will say thank you for fact checking me, because I know a lot of people hate to be so, but I do not mind it.
I was just interested.
Don't do whiskey, do you, dog? No, not a whiskey drinker, this one. Good.
No.
Have you tried?
No.
That was immediate no.
No.
You'd be surprised what dogs drink.
Yeah, I know what they eat, so not a chance.
My dad's dog, he's he had 2 Weimaraners, and one of them was older, was the mother, so she passed. But she and the dog he currently has love ice cubes. They will destroy some ice cubes. But the younger one, he got, because my dad does the same thing with his whiskeys. And so the puppy, well, not the puppy, but the dog, when he eventually got used to it being ice fished out of my dad's drinks. And so if my dad gets ice just out of the house, out of the fridge, dog won't eat it. It has to come out of his glass. It's like, you know what that means, right?
The dog,
an alcoholic dog.
Oh, that's all right.
alcoholic dog.
Yes. The dog with taste. Yes.
My dog turns his nose up at bourbon, which is a shame.
So,
I
so
do
is
have
it,
that.
is it
more of a gin- it's
beer,
more of a
just
gin
like
dog.
bourbon, just like wine? What?
Nope, dog only likes water.
Oh boy.
One of the cats does like sniffing whiskeys. And then he'll sniff it and he'll sniff it and he'll just sit there and then he'll turn away. And it's like, oh, he just likes nosing whiskeys. He loves the nosing part. He'll do the same thing with wines and everything.
Of course, cats are snobs. They wouldn't
Exactly.
actually
It makes sense.
One doesn't drink the whiskey.
When you sniff it, you smell it. You then take a sip, swish it round, and spit it back into the
Warm it in the glass.
Don't drink it.
What is the guy's name? He used to work for Jura. Patterson. I don't remember his name, but he has a series on YouTube on how to drink whiskey, and it is the most snob-filled thing you've ever like straight up. He's like, fill your glass with the whiskey, swish it around, and then throw it on the floor because you don't want whatever's residual in the glass to affect your whiskey's taste. And then you take a sip, and then you chew on it, and then you spit it out in another glass because that one doesn't count because that was your first drink. So you need to take a second drink. And it's like, what are you on about?
I'm sure he's got a 9mm friend that he needs to meet.
It's like, I guess if you do that, you're gonna because he's a brand ambassador or was, and so it's like, I don't know. I guess that makes people go through the alcohol faster, so they have more bottles. I don't know why else you would do all of that.
Hiya, Jeff and Maggie. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, it was Jura
Sorry,
and White
just
Mackay.
interjecting.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Does that make my antics in Italy, where we were drinking out of clear plastic beakers because it was the only thing we could find? Does that make us bad people?
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
it depends.
Does it just make us bad people because we drank 1.3 liters of the stuff?
It depends. Did you swish first and clean out the beakers with the alcohol first?
Do you think I need to qualify that with an answer? What do you think? Absolutely fucking not. Although I have a proper whiskey glass upstairs. That's a heavyweight glass. The glass that I normally use, and that warms up nicely with your hand. And that's about as pretentious as I get.
Oh my God.
I do have a handful of Glencairns, but I don't I usually just break them out when I have friends over, and that's more a matter of so that way we can make sure that we don't drink too much while we're playing our games. More than anything else, portion control.
I've got quite a few of them as well, but for me, it's for sampling new bourbons and stuff. So I don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, or like the first time you get something, because
Right.
it does have some of those like elements of you do get a little bit more from it, but it's not gonna be my regular drinking glass.
No, this is my regular drinking glass.
yeah, exactly. I actually have one that because I do the Twitch streaming now with the gaming, and I have my logo, and I have one that I sell on my shop that has my logo on it, and I got a sample of it. And I was actually really surprised. It is some of the best quality like silk printing that I've ever seen on a glass. Like it's gone through hundreds of washes now and hasn't at all began to deteriorate. That one's my favorite glass, but this is number 2 with it's a Woodford Reserve. Actually, every year I buy the gift sets with the glasses from Woodford Reserve because
this is a Jim Beam one.
actually all of my glasses are from gift sets from whiskeys, to be honest. Richard Pattison. Yeah, that's who it is. Yep, that's the name.
We've got a Zinzan in the chat. A Lord Z. All hail Lord Z. He must have got lost.
He's in.
Yeah, how on earth did his butler let him come into this stream at this time of night?
Sure. It must be a mistake.
Yes. He's a wrong click. He clicked. Right, I'm going to be going shortly because I'm absolutely bushed. And I'm going to take my son's car off to the garage and fix it. Not get the garage to fix it, I'm fixing it.
Nice. Well, that's one thing with this new position. I'm going to need a new vehicle, but at the very least, I'll have money to actually get a new vehicle. I'm actually very much looking forward to that because we only have one car for our household. So it'd be nice to have a second.
So what is it you're doing now, Fenris?
Hi, Craig.
I am still waiting to hear back from them. But if I get the position, it's going to be the title is engineering technician, but essentially it's going to be not what my last job was, but my job before that, where I am working with engineers to assemble modules and sub-assemblies for different sensors and various testing apparatuses, as well as for product and production purposes. That's about as well as I can go at the current moment. I also don't want to say too much about it until I, possibly get the job. Yeah. But it's a little bit more than that. And it's kind of one of those dream Fenris kid Fenris would have considered this a dream job if I get it.
Oh,
so
cool. Oh, wow.
I'm really hoping for it. It doesn't pay as much as we were hoping, but it's one of those if you enjoy what you're doing, you don't whatever the saying is.
Yeah, no, I'm a big advocate of that. So we'll fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll get it.
The only problem is going to be is that it's out at the Cape, so it's going to be about an hour to an hour and a half drive each direction every day, but that's not that bad. I've done 2-hour drives to go work as a busboy, so
I could utter a made-up prayer from the movie for you if you like.
Oh, you and JD Vance?
I still can't believe that actually happened.
Honestly, it's just like every time I look at YouTube. So when Maria comes home, whoever is home first, like the other one will say, "So what's he done now?" The first thing we do is check YouTube. It's just like,
I don't know. I don't know that I would necessarily even had a problem if they claimed it and said, "Hey, this is what it's from, but we think it's applicable, and so we're gonna, whatever, cool, awesome, perfect." But they tried to play it off like it was a real prayer and a real verse.
Exactly.
What?
But here's the thing, Fenris. He probably thought it really was because
he probably
he's
did.
Going to go to the Bible and check, is he? It's just like some.
Too many American Christians do not read the Bible and do not read it enough to be able to tell when verses are faked or not, and it's sad.
Now you know.
Regardless of whether or not you believe in the religion,
Yeah,
it's sad when you follow a religion but do not actually read your religious texts enough to be able to tell that.
I think the same goes for the Pope.
Why I drink so much bourbon.
Exactly.
That's my religion.
He should just stick to morality. Keep out of wars. There's nothing moral about wars.
No,
But that was the point, right? Like wars are never moral, and so that is morality, at least in his sides.
Oh God!
I know. I get making those comments. I don't know how much I fully necessarily get behind the comments, but I understand making them. I don't understand trying to pass off freaking Pulp Fiction as Christian doctrine.
Imagine being Quentin Tarantino and switch on news. It's like, what the fuck?
Is that the Pope of film, Quentin Tarantino?
I'm waiting for Tarantino's response to it.
Right?
That'd be great.
You know you need to stop and pause when the Knights Templar order comes out and says that we denounce what just happened, and you're like, wait a minute, the Knights Templar, they're still around.
Your mother smells of elderberries and your father is a hamster.
I think Quentin Tarantino should copyright strike Hegseth. It's just like
That would be
should.
hilarious.
You have chosen poorly.
Would that be a lawsuit royale?
Oh, that could be interesting. Actually, that would be.
I could sure use a roll with cheese right now.
yeah, Royale with cheese.
Yeah, let's be
That's a
honest.
great
I could
movie.
always go for a
Oh
royale
God,
with
Brett,
cheese.
so could I. Dude, I could murder something that was like tasty.
Like a nice curry.
Oh, dude,
I could use a nice curry too.
That
No,
is
no.
one of the things that I hate that my girls do not like curry. It like doesn't matter what kind of curry, they just don't enjoy it. They don't, and it drives me nuts because I like curry is in my top 3 foods. Like I will eat curry every single day if I have the option. And so like, but when I was on the pescatarian diet, I don't know if I actually mentioned it over here. For the first quarter of the year, I went on a pescatarian diet for a short, but I couldn't even have alcohol. But I ate a lot of curries because you have a lot of like Indian curries that are vegetarian friendly. So because I was already making my own stuff, I just made a ton of freaking curries.
My dad told me never to date a vegetarian because never trust a woman who won't eat meat.
Oh,
I believe in my dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
Those are words of wisdom there.
I don't know,
my missus was a vegetarian when we started dating.
You fixed that, didn't you?
Oh yeah, real quick.
I will always advocate that there are some absolutely delicious vegetarian and vegan dishes. It doesn't mean you need to only be that, but I mean, there's some great tofu stuff out there. At the same time,
I like tofu.
you put a ribeye in front of me, and it's your problem if something happens to you when you try to take the ribeye away from me. You know, like good food is good food regardless.
Oh, I'm definitely a meatosaurus.
No, I'm an omnivore through and through. I will admit to that bit. I have no problem eating. Just good food.
Yeah.
Good food is good, right?
Yeah,
Anything's not nailed down.
good food, I think, is the principal part.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
good
food.
food.
That was the key word. Good.
Like
Good food.
It's one of the reasons that I reduced my meat intake is because it's easy to get shit meat.
yeah.
Cheap meat is usually, whereas cheap vegetables is like, well, vegetables kind of like the same price, whatever. Okay, you can call it organic and make it look a bit shit, and then it's more expensive, bizarrely. But it's not like, this reconstituted dinosaur shape is chicken. It's like, is it really?
Oh,
Yeah, mechanically reclaimed meat.
Is it really chicken?
I mean, it is. That is one thing though. When because I
It's
know
chlorinatedly bleached and
right. Yeah, it is technically chicken. I will agree with that, but technically is not always a great qualifier for things. Rubbing alcohol is technically
just because it's
alcohol,
chicken
but
doesn't mean it's meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it says like 85% pork, it's like, yeah, but like the whole pig is pork. It's just like, how much of this is
It's
protein?
100%
How much
pork.
is
Over here,
cartilage?
actually, pork is a specific a subset. Like, there's a difference between pork and ham. They do actually qualify it separately. So not all of a pig is pork. It's weird. It is so weird. I know. I understand. I can hear the face you're making.
Pig penises.
We've seen that. You've shown that photo, and they do.
Dude, yeah.
Vegan food is like vegetarian food with all the fun taken out of it. It's like,
Yes.
I will say,
It's like 0% beer, alcohol-free beer. Beer with the fun taken out of it.
I've had some great 0% beers though, and I've had some really good. So there's this one vegan burger patty that was made out of lion's mane mushrooms, and it was actually really good. It really was. There wasn't like any of that questionability of, oh, is it gonna? Now you're not gonna confuse you're not gonna trick somebody into thinking it's meat. You're not. But it still had a good flavor unto itself. As long as you say, this is what it is, I'm not trying to trick you, I'm good.
That's also the weird thing that I find about like vegan food. Like, oh, vegan bacon. It's like, but hang on a minute, you're against eating meat. Why do you want to get something that tastes like the thing that you don't want?
Right.
No, I can say, hey, it tastes similar to bacon, and I love this flavor of bacon, so this is close to it. Cool, awesome, great. Don't sit there and try to tell me it is a bacon replacement, because it's not. We all know it's not.
There is no replacement for bacon.
There's no replacement for bacon. There's not.
That's just the law of the universe. That's,
Absolutely. Are we done? Right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to crack on, because otherwise it's not the company. I'm tired now.
No, it's okay. We're probably going to drop off in the next like 5 minutes or so. So yeah.
Okay.
I'll be catching up on whatever anybody's put up on the stream in the last week, because I've had a busy week. So Saturday morning, my catch up on YouTube morning.
Take care, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Okay. No worries, guys. Good night, all. Great company. Cheers. Bye bye.
Take care.
I just accidentally had muted myself with the Brachiosaurus by hitting the spacebar, and I didn't realize it. And so half of what I said there towards the end as he was logging off, it apparently didn't transmit.
Damn dinosaur.
Damn dinosaurs.
Some kind of toy.
I mean, I'm getting a little scared here. I'm just saying.
What's up, right?
I'm about to put it under lock and key. No.
Oh Lord. Thank you, guys. I was really looking forward to this.
I was too. Like I knew back on Monday I was going to be able to join today, so I've been looking forward to this all week. I've missed it. I've missed it sorely.
well, that's good to know.
That is correct.
You can't fake bacon.
There is no substitute for bacon.
No substitute.
Dude, that turkey bacon, you cannot make poultry bacon taste like bacon.
We did find a quote unquote vegan bacon that tasted good. It did not taste like bacon. It was not a bacon replacement.
No.
Stop calling it bacon. Make up a word and call it that. Sell it under that word, and it would sell. It would be tasty.
So
That's not bacon.
I've been semi-veggie for about 6 years now. If somebody gave me a sandwich and said, here is a chicken bacon sandwich or turkey bacon sandwich or a vegetarian bacon sandwich, I feel I would be within my rights to punch them in the face. It's just like, don't insult me. It's like,
No, if you handed me like
there is only one bacon.
yeah.
Yep.
No, if you hand me a sandwich and say, hey, it has faux bacon in it, and you prime me for that, it's like, okay. But at the same time, no. Like, it's not bacon.
No. Not even close. When I smoke a pork belly, it's bacon.
Oh, I did. I got my hands on some Kalbi the other night. I think I posted this in the Discord. But yeah, I got my hands on about 4 pounds of Kalbi, and I marinated that. I put that on the smoker, slow cooked it on the smoker. It disappeared. I brought it to the table. We went next door because my in-laws live next door, and they are not adventurous with food. Like if it's not like core American, they won't touch it. Like I have a hard time getting them to eat tacos, right? Like that level of BS. And so I just put it in front of them, and they oh, this is amazing. What is it? I was like, oh, this is Korean short ribs that have been smoked on the grill and covered in barbecue sauce. Oh, amazing. What is the barbecue sauce? Never had barbecue sauce like this. It's Korean barbecue sauce. You call it bulgogi sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then they filled their plate with more. You know, like.
Or at least they did that, and not, when they found out it wasn't medical.
Yeah, my mother-in-law can be really bad about the whole, oh, this is amazing. What all did you put in? And I'll say, I'll put some black pepper, some rosemary, some thyme. Oh, I hate rosemary, and then stop eating the rest of it. And it's like, you just said it was amazing and asked for the rest of it.
I don't like it now you said those words.
Yep.
Steve,
how do the words
bacon
change
is like
how it
the
tastes?
diet version of pork belly, right?
Well, bacon is pork belly. Bacon is just
I know, but bacon
belly.
is like the diet version of pork belly.
Is it the diet?
So bacon is good.
Or is
Bacon's
pork
healthy.
belly the diet version of bacon? Because bacon is just pork belly with more salt.
I know, but it has way less fat.
Does it?
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say
it's
it's
thinner.
the same slab.
No, because pork belly, they're in big chunks, right?
No, you can get it as if you imagine a strip of bacon and then extrude it on the 3D plane this way. You can get pork belly as a whole thing like this,
Right,
and then it's just bacon as a 12-inch instead of a quarter of an inch thick.
Right, it's a slab of bacon.
Yeah, it's a whole like steak. It's a roast of bacon. It's a roast.
But,
What's the other term I'm looking
with
for?
bacon, the fat renders out.
Yeah, the fat renders out when you get the pork belly in that type of a form as well.
All right.
You smoke it for.
But it is in that form. If you get pork belly cut this way and in smaller chunks, that does do differently. Not in the UK. Yeah, no. I'm very specifically talking about American bacon. I think that's streaky bacon over there. I think.
Dude, you. So in the UK, Alex, dude, those bacon buddies that you have, dude, their bacon is so freaking fantastic.
So when I said about the chicken bacon, turkey bacon, veggie bacon, I also should have included American bacon because that's not fucking bacon, man.
Yeah. So, dude.
European
Their
bacon
is like
the best in the world.
It's like ham bacon. It's so good.
But my problem is I'm not a big fan of ham.
And the best way to eat it, there's a cafe here which does it, is just white bread. Should be white. Should be just
Should be
plain white bread, butter, bacon. That's it. No sauce, no nothing. Perfect.
Yes, I agree.
If you need sauce, your bacon is wrong. And so are you.
Well, I'll say this.
That's science.
I don't know if anybody over here who ever has bacon and says it needs sauce, period. That's like it's not oh, you're wrong for doing it. It's I've literally never heard anybody ever say to do so.
Yeah, but you are also wrong for doing it.
Yeah, well, you are. No, you are. No, I'll have sauce with bacon, but it's not because of the bacon. It's because I want barbecue sauce on my burger and I want bacon on my burger. The sauce is not there for the bacon.
You just eat the bacon.
Oh, dude.
You fry it up, you eat it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fry it up,
Like
smoke
10
it up.
different kinds of burgers on your menu, and I see bacon and guacamole. That's the one I'm getting.
Oh man, one of our local burger joints has a bacon burger, but both the bacon and the burger patty is slathered in a bourbon sauce, in a bourbon marinade glaze sauce, and then they have a bourbon based barbecue sauce that they put on there. Oh my god, they call it the what do they call it? The whiskey something burger. I forget.
They call it orgasmic.
Like I just pointed that one and I say this is the one I want. Like, oh my gosh, it's so
You
good.
see, that's the difference. You shouldn't put anything with bacon, but you can add bacon to other things.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
That's
enhances
the difference. That is the important difference.
Completely
Agreed.
different. Yeah.
Agreed.
Steve, you got to come over here and hang out at my house, man.
Mashed beef patty with maple bacon. Yes, sir. Speaking of maple, I
You'll have to buy
some,
2 seats on the way back.
I have some maple syrup in the cabinet, and I'm actually going to be making some maple syrup maple syrup bourbon creme brulees this weekend.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's like a creme brulee, but you put some bourbon in there, you put some maple syrup in there, you let that reduce down.
Fenris's house at the weekend. Excellent.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bourbon makes everything better.
Bourbon makes everything better. Bacon makes everything better.
Mhm.
My favorite condiment ever is my bourbon brown sugar bacon jam. Just
I was just about to say, I'll book my flight, and I was just like, oh shit, oil.
Yeah. Allison's like,
okay.
fuck Alec. I'm going to go down and see Fenris. Right.
With current flight prices, maybe not.
I do love a bacon jams in general. Like we usually have one on hand. I don't have any right now. I haven't had it for a while, but once I get this job, one of the first things I'm doing is making up a whole batch of bourbon bacon brown sugar jam. So good. Put it on about everything.
Alex, I'll meet you down there.
The farther south you go in America, the better the food gets.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
I will never
Right?
disagree
We've
with
been
that.
going for 3 hours. So we have 3 minutes left. So, Brett, what's on your bench this weekend? That's the theme. What's on your bench this weekend?
I got to paint the camouflage on my Skyhawk.
Very nice.
The bottom is done. I got it taped off. Now I got to paint the top part for the aggressor scheme.
How about you, Alex?
I've basically got nothing on my bench this weekend. I've got a whole bunch of editing to do, so that you guys can see the rest of that DBMK stuff. So I'll have the chop tomorrow, of course, and Sunday I think I'm just sitting back.
All right.
So yeah, I'm on a lazy one.
Very good. Enjoy the weekend. Fenris, how about you?
If I can, I don't know that it's going to happen this weekend because we kind of have a bit of a few things planned with the little one. But if I can, I need to get this guy puttied at this point. And part of the reason why I've been trying to work on this, I do have this guy that I need to get puttied as well. This is for Model Minutes right now is having a group build vintage. So you have to build a kit where everything involved is older than 1990. And this kit was tooled in 1959. Yeah, 1959. It's an old tooling. It was even in the bag originally, not the box, the bag. So it had to be at least 1961 for this kit. But I did have a massive gap at the front. And so I need to putty that. And I hate getting out the putty for something small. So I like to have like where I build a bunch of things and then I just have a session of puttying. So hopefully this weekend, if I can get to the desk just to do modeling stuff, I'm going to have a putty session between this and this. So
What about you, John?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. No, I just decided. It is the Kozak that Alex sent me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on, because I'm not wearing any pants.
Sophie, I want some of your cookies and muffins.
All right.
When does that group build end?
When are the cookies going to happen for the?
It's so warm. Yeah.
Tell
So
Sophie.
Alex sent this to me last year. It was very gracious.
Last year, and it's still in the box.
Yep. It's a ICM Kozak. Oh, dude.
It's all over your desk.
Oh, it oh man.
Now you're bad.
Yeah, so I put things into the look. I labeled the baggie. That's how many steps there are. So I did that at work. All right.
That is super organized, John.
Yeah,
It's not in the box now.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
It
gonna
was
start
super
a
organized.
Prozac tomorrow.
No wonder you drink.
Yeah, no kidding.
I love this. So here's the guy fully done, and here's him on that super tiny base.
Damn, that's big.
It is.
Right to live to ride. Right.
I mean, the box on that is pretty awesome, isn't it?
It is. Oh, hold on. I got it right here. The box itself is fucking it's massive. You can see it compared to the keyboard down there. Like it's huge.
They take up a lot of real estate on their shelf.
Yep.
When does that group build end? By the way, Fenris.
Sorry, say that again. I was.
The vintage group build. When does that end?
It ends at the end of this month. So
wow.
we've officially switched because not only am I a mod there, I'm a group build mod. So we've switched to where every group build will be 4 months, and we started it at the beginning of the year, so it does end at the end of April. I say that.
Okay, so 2 weeks. So that's about when I usually start my group build submissions for Matt.
I'm gonna check that. Let me verify that.
Deadline.
No, sorry, no. It ends at the 31st of May. So yeah, no. You have a month.
Oh, I've got a month before I need to start yet. Then.
Yep. Yeah, because we started in February. That's right.
Okay.
But regardless, we moved over to a 4-month system. For a while, we were doing a 3-month, and then we decided to move to a 4-month. So,
yeah.
But yeah,
I just set myself the challenge of 2 weeks for some weird reason.
I mean, it's a good challenge.
So it has to be more than like 50 years old or 60 years old. Or
as long it is the core of the kit and most of the things that you're adding on it are tooled before 1990, so 1989 or earlier. So that does open things. It doesn't have to be 50 or 60 years old. It just has to be, what is that, 30 years old. So yeah,
So
there's a number of options there. Say what?
So like when I graduated college.
Yeah.
There's plenty of my damn kids out there older than that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's plenty of solid, good, well-tooled kits that are still on the market that were tooled in that time frame. So
yeah, but where's the challenge with that?
Most of the participants have had that attitude towards it. So,
So 89. All right. Everyone, thank you so much. Brett, Fenris, Alex, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you, John.
it's always great to be able to.
And thanks, guys. Been a pleasure.
I was really looking forward to this, so thanks. And we're going to bounce into the green room. Oh, wait.
Got to go have another live coming up.
Take care, buddy. Yep. All right. Good night, all. We'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Goodbye.